Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Where's our headphones?
I had to set up on all that stuff, innit? So I'm a bit late on everything. Sorry about that, Unks.
No worries, no worries, no worries. You know how it
You can
is.
hear me, yeah? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
Yeah. What do you think? What's going on, man? What is going on, Mr. Rodz? I haven't seen you on here for a bit, man. It's been a bit, innit? It's been a
Yeah,
while.
you know me. I am here. Who sent me something? Let me just
Big up Clive as well on
let
the
me
chat.
let me take off that so you don't get no notifications. Yeah, man, I'm good. You know, life is
Mm,
life, just life in it, man. You know it is.
yeah.
What's going on with Liverpool? No
Yeah,
good.
man.
No
We're
good,
gonna.
is it?
Nah, it's not good, mate. We're here every week, concerned as football fans, and we just share our opinions in it. All we could do is support each other as a fan base, back each
Can't.
other in moments like this because I think there's too much rows going off screen rather than backing each other, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I've come to terms with just stop talk about other people, just get on with it and just do your own thing in it, and that's what I'm doing now, Unks.
Yeah, well, what what else can you do?
There's
What
nothing you can
else
do,
can
mate.
you do? Nothing else you can do. You just got to get on with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man.
And that's what we're doing, really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just doing my streams as made one link today with this guy
Yeah.
of of thing,
Big up Godfather. Yeah.
of what's it called again? I think it was called now. Of what's that thing? I can't remember what they called that. Oh, shit. There's Instagram, there's YouTube.
TikTok.
That's it, TikTok. I couldn't listen. I had a brain freeze. I legit had a brain freeze.
It happens, well, it happens.
Yeah. So I made a link with this guy, Ting, a brain
Yeah.
freeze, and basically, and he's a Liverpool supporter and he's
Yeah.
talking facts. So made a little link with him. Still, he's got a channel just started out and that. So looking just do some work with him. Still invite him on a couple of shows and that. Do you
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and because he does a lot of shorts. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He does a
Yeah.
lot of shorts and stuff. So hopefully I can get him on my channel and we can have a chat and that. You know what I mean? With
Just do
all
your
of us.
thing, like I said to you, mate. Just do your thing. The only peace of mind you could get on YouTube is doing your own thing, Unks. And just
Yeah.
enjoy it. Just enjoy it. That's all you can do, my friend. And because what I realized on YouTube, when you get involved in politics and all that stuff, which is not our thing anyway, is when you lose focus of your own, targets on YouTube. So the best advice I can give is just do your own thing and just enjoy it. That's about it. You don't need to worry about the outside world, my
Mm.
friend. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, I mean that's what I'm literally. I'm just. This is what I'm trying to do. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm trying to sort of like do like YouTube as a hobby. Do
Mm.
you know what I mean? And talk about things that obviously that's on my mind about Liverpool Football Club. Do you know what I mean? And I find it good therapy talking about what's happening with Liverpool. No, it is good therapy because you got to get it out somehow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And funny enough that we should say that. I funny enough to say that. That sort of like me and you would say things
Yeah.
months before, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you get the bigger channels at the day saying the same thing as we said at the day 4 or 5 months ago,
Yeah.
or
It's
maybe
funny,
6 months
though, isn't
ago,
it?
or maybe 6 ago, or
Mm.
maybe even or maybe more longer. So
Mm.
watching copies yesterday, I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't say
Watch,
it.
watching copies yesterday,
Yeah.
and the same thing that what you say about what me and you talk about. I mean,
Mm.
I actually think it was actually you that brought it up first, right? Saying about sort of like obviously FSG don't want the success,
Yeah.
they only want to win things every 5 years.
Yeah.
They're not going to invest into the sort of like into the club. They don't want success. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only reason that like they're only bothered about Champions League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting Champions League
Yeah.
because like if Arne
Investment.
Slot, if Arne Slot didn't get Champions League this season, they would have sacked him. They would have sacked him. That do you know what I mean? But because he got Champions League, and everything's all right because obviously the money in it.
Yeah.
And I was listening to what you were saying yesterday in that, right? And you can go take a look to either tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's like when he says this, it's kind of like the beginning of the show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, he's saying all that, and I thought we were saying this long time ago.
Who was saying that? Sorry, who was saying that? Sorry, Uncle.
Drifty was saying it on.
Drifty.
Yeah, Drifty was saying it on Coppage, and I was thinking to myself, well, we were saying that long time ago.
Yeah, we was. Yeah.
We told you that. We told you that, and the whole of the YouTube world, we told that. Yeah. But the fact was that nobody listens to us. Nobody listens to us because we're a smaller channel. You know what I mean? But then
I agree with you 100%. But carry on.
No, I'm just saying. All of a sudden, no disrespect to those guys in there because I like them guys. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, they're your boys. I know. Right.
Yeah, right. But all of a sudden, a bigger channel starts saying it, and now everybody's listening to it. Yeah. What about us? That was saying this long time ago. What about me that said at the day that having Arne Slot at Liverpool is the biggest mistake that Liverpool can make? How about that? I told you.
2 runnings, I like that.
2 runnings. Yeah. Clive always says that.
Big up, Copfather.
Big up, Copfather. Enough love and respect. But we said that we said this long time ago. So I wish people would listen to us.
Unks, you know what I've realized on YouTube with me? I've disconnected, my friend, of other people's, things because you're spot on. Whatever you say, it's never good enough for these people. If you know what I mean? Even though they're going to use the same thing, exact the same way you said it, it's never good enough. So that's why I disconnected with things now. I just do what I want to do now, and I stay away from them. I've been saying this forget about months. I've been saying it for years, man. These people are not interested in winning. They brainwash us every single time into thinking that they're doing good things, and then they let their press reporters out there that they pay to give them false hopes, to give the fan base false hopes. Even when I spoke to Frank earlier, me and Dean was on here, he says the same thing, exactly what we're saying. He no longer works for the football club, and he says these people actually work for the football club, and they brainwash us into things and all that stuff. But yeah, as for the YouTube, my friend, that's how it is, mate. It's flavor of the month, and the bigger platform that you have, the more people will follow you. The smaller you are, the less that will follow you. So I'm fine. I've come to terms with what we do. Like even the amount of YouTube videos that we put out, it's never good enough. It's okay, man. It's okay. At the end of the day, Uncle, we're doing it the way we want. That's the most important thing. The way how we feel. We're not tiptoeing around anything. We say it as honest as possible. And if people don't like that, it's on them. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it, my friend. And now, the way I go on is just being Fozi now. It's no longer trying to please people, trying to tiptoe around people, scared of saying things or anything like that. I say what I want to say, and I guarantee you do the same thing. You want to say what you want to say. There's no longer tiptoeing around things anymore. So it's sad. It's really like, we say the same messages, and then all of a sudden other people use it, and then it's all right when they say it, but when we're saying it, it's never good enough. But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I'll get on with life. Life is too short to keep, things, into taking things into heart. Just get on with life, man. Life is very, very short. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I hear that. It's just kind of like a bit of appreciation here, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of appreciation when it go miss with it. It won't go amiss. You know what I mean? Appreciate at the end of the day that we've been saying this for a long time. You know what I mean?
Long time, mate. Yeah.
Long time, and
I never trusted his owners for a long time. If you get rid of one Cowboys, you bring in another Cowboys, it ain't gonna be any different. But they will just twist it in some way. They think they make you think they're doing good. As I said many times on this channel, Unks, how often did I say, if you don't trust these people in real life, how can you trust them with your football club? If you love Liverpool so much, how can you trust them? I don't understand. I mean, if someone said to you, trust these people with your life, would you trust these people with your life? I'm telling you, 99.9% would say no. I would never trust these people, overseas people with my life. So if you love Liverpool Football Club so much, why are you trusting them with the Liverpool Football Club then? Then you're not a true fan then. You're a fake fan in my opinion.
It's true, because you don't want the best for Liverpool, do you, really?
Yeah.
You don't want the best for Liverpool. I just you know what it is at the end of the day? There's always one common denominator with Liverpool. Is that we'll blitz the league, we'll blitz the trophies and that. And then instead of like building on sort of like the success of like what we've had, it just goes downhill again. And then we spend, and what is a joke about, we'll spend 5 years rebuilding. And then we rebuild and we get something.
And then we go back down again.
So and we go back down again, then we have to rebuild again. And it's you know what, it's all these backwards and forwards that they just makes you dizzy.
Yeah.
It just makes you dizzy. Now they are probably looking at the day, right? Right. They are probably looking. If you can listen to rumors and that, they're probably looking to keep Arnie Slot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No season. Now I want to know at the end of the day, what do you expect? What do you expect to happen? Do you know what I mean? What is it that you think, right, that Arnie Slot can do different than what he done this season?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With even a lesser team. Because remember at the day, you remember, you know, the likes of Harvey Elliott is going to be fully gone. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the moment, you've got the option of calling him back. He's going to be fully gone. Yeah. They're talking about him going to Leipzig or whatever. Then you're going to have like Mo Salah's gone.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have like Robertson's gone. Probably Gomez is going to go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And probably sort of like McAllister.
Yeah.
Probably he will go. He'll go as well. Do you know what I mean? So what is it that you can do? And the thing is about it, you can't depend on the owners to back you.
Nope.
And bring in bodies. You can't depend on that. Because they'll just give you some stories.
You know what's funny, Unks? You just said a great, you just come into a great thing that I want to add on to, a great statement that I want to add on to, because you just talked about the owners. All I hear from our fan base every single time, the ones who defend them, is they spend 450 million in the summer. They spend 450 million in the summer. And I think to myself, excuse me, have you seen how many players have gone out the door? Wages on loan plus players we sold. Like, the squad does not match up. The maths does not match up to the squad that won the Premier League last season. We've lost a lot of players and we lost about 13, got in 7. How does the maths add up there? So basically what they did was they spent the money, but they got the money back straight away. You know what I mean? So we keep hearing about this idea of, we sell to buy and all this stuff. How often do we actually spend 450 million, guys? How often do we even spend 200 million in a summer? So if you add up all the summers in the past under Jurgen, and even under Arne Slot in his first season, what money have we spent down the years? Nothing close, to what you think. You know what I mean? So if you think about it in a way, guys, they not only bumped you on the 13 players that's left and the 7 that's come in. You need to go back in years to look at how often do we spend a lot of money. If you know what I mean? So every season you're supposed to get money in, right? From the Champions League football, you're supposed to generate money from sponsorships, and we sell to buy and all that stuff. If you add up all that money, guys, it'd be more than 450 million. It'd be about maybe $1.5 billion, maybe more than that. If you know what I mean. So they keep bribing you thinking that they spent that much money, but they really haven't, Unks, if it makes sense what I'm saying.
No, it makes sense.
It's always because nobody ever looks back the years past. Even when we bought Soboslai, Gravenberch, and all that stuff, did you know we sold a lot of players as well? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Fabinho's, and we got rid of a lot of big wages at the same time. So the money adds up once you get rid of those players as well. So I don't think people look into it. We've been robbed. We've been getting robbed by these owners for years, but nobody ever looks into it. We don't sell to buy because we don't really sell our assets in a way. Trent left for free. Salah's going to leave for free. Some of the players before, Ronaldo left for free. Emre Can left for free. The list goes on. So there's a lot of players that actually leave the football club for free anyway. So we don't really make money in regards to selling players. They just brainwash us with things every single time and make us think we're spending a lot of money, but we really ain't. Because if you look back down the years, how often do we spend a lot of money? We don't. We're always, getting rid of players, and then the money makes up for the players that we buy. That's it. That's it. It's always the same shit. The same shit every summer. And then they tell you we generate money from, outside like, the Champions League, sponsorships and all that stuff. We don't really spend. You know what I mean? So there you go. We wait every few years to spend a lot of money. That's how it is with this football club. They just lie to you every single time, Unks. It's a lie. It's all lies, bro.
Well,
I looked at the net spend. There wasn't that much. It wasn't that much.
The things about it, right? They always don't ever meet their responsibilities to this club. They don't do it. Put it this way, they ain't gonna spend money, unless they can make back the money.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna spend.
That's the word I meant to look for.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. Or
1 second, hold up for. Let me just read the message. I don't want to be rude to these guys, innit? Big up Clive, big up Copfather, of course. But yes, the two Ronnies, big up, man. Big up G-Man, big up my brother. Hope you're okay. Guys, this is our Discord. Please follow our Discord. That's me, Uncle Rodz, Dean. Rich has joined us from, obviously, the United channel. We're trying to build it to 200 people as soon as possible. The more people we get, the better for the channels as well. We don't really do the same, at the same time. We obviously separate our timings on YouTube. So if Uncle Rodz is going to do it at 11, someone else is going to do it, later on or before him. So that's how we're going to, get everyone together, if you know what I mean, to help us out on the chat and obviously the views and all that stuff. So please follow our Discord. It's right there, as you can see it. It's just get in that link and follow our Discord as well. I'm 100 people away from 3,000 subscribers. I'm aiming for 5, but 3,000 is a start, if you know what I mean. Pepsi bottle, bro. Yes, big up, bro. Big up Tahir. What are you saying, my guy? Let me just go through the comments, Unks, before we continue.
Yeah, man, go to it.
It's all about optics, not doing what is correct. Same with all political parties. FSG just want to save face. There you go. The worst part of it is, Tahiri, when I look at FSG, they make you think that we spend what we bring in. Like if we sell a player, we spend that money. How often do we do that? Do we? To me, every season you should at least bring two players, maximum 3 sometimes, to get rid of the old ones, bring in the new ones. How often do we do that? That in the 16 years they've been at Liverpool Football Club, it's very minimal. It's always scattered. If you know what I mean. Look at Klopp. Why did Klopp struggle so many times in the transfer windows down the years? There's a season we won the Champions League. What did he buy? Nothing, because if you say Adrian is a fee, if you're saying Harvey Elliott is a fee, and if you're saying who else did Harvey Elliott, Adrian, Harvey Elliott, and Seth Vandenberg, that's not really buys. Those are free transfers if you look at the actual market. So how often do we spend when we're successful? That's what Uncle Rodz was alluding to earlier. We don't. We always do something else that adds up to their money coming back to them, if you know what I mean. So last season, for example, if we got rid of all those players, why did we add on to those players that left as well? If you know what I mean, the 13 players that left, seven came in. What happened to the rest? Where's the bench? Do you know what I mean? Where is the people that's supposed to back these players? It never adds up.
We should have. What we should have done, we should have added on to the 13 players. You know what I mean?
Everybody talks about this PSR, but you got rid of 13. So why don't you bring 13 back then? You know
what
I mean? So the PSR is no difference, is it?
Yeah, because the only person really from last season, that should have left was Luis Diaz. That's the only person who should have left. You should have. 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 You should he should have turned around and said, like, right, you know what? I'm gonna keep Darwin Núñez and play him more in a Jota role. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we were thinking, this is what we were thinking, yeah? And we wasn't wrong for thinking that. We were thinking that the 65 million they got from Luis Diaz, right? And the big up
Richard,
man. Big up, Richard. Love and respect to you, bro. I'm gonna message you, Richard. We're gonna try and do something this week.
Do something with them, yeah, please, mate.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, in the day, it's like this. In the day, right? There's 65 million and 65 million for Luis Diaz and 65 million for Darwin Núñez. Now we was at this sort of like, we was all for that. We was all for them players getting sold because we was under the illusion that money was going to get invested back into the team.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it never. Trust me, it never. Because we thought we was going to get Rodrigo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We thought that we were going to get that.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of our rivals, right, were shitting themselves.
Exactly.
Trust me, they were shitting themselves because they thought that we could. They thought, this is what they thought was going to happen. They thought we was going to get Isaac, Ekitike, Rodrigo, Gaye, right, and who else? And Verts, yeah. They thought they were going to get all them lot, and obviously, you know, you had your Frimpong and your Kirkers came in.
Yeah, of course.
They thought that's what they thought that we were going to have. They thought we were going to have a front three of Rodrigo, Isaac, and Salah, with the option of Ekitike, right? Then you had Verts as a 10. Do you know what I mean? Alongside obviously Szoboszlai, which could be used as an option. He could have been used on the right centre and stuff, right?
Rotation, squad rotation,
Squad rotation. Then you had. They thought we were going to get Mark Gay, which was like, you know, great centre back. You know what I mean? And then obviously Frimpong and this and that. That's why they're shitting themselves.
Yeah.
But then closer towards the end of the window, right? You notice that our rivals eased up a bit.
Yeah.
Because they realised that I'm getting him.
Gay. We're not getting Gay,
Not getting Gay, and we're not getting Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And what made me laugh at the day with Rodrigo and you decided to stay at a club that didn't want you. Imagine that you decided to stay at a club that didn't want you, only because. And
now look at him. He's got an ACL now. Yeah.
He's got where?
He's got an ACL. He's got an ACL injury.
Exactly.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? Right, but then look at this now. Look at this now. We had that front three that we been wicked. You know who we should have gone for?
Go on.
We should have gone for the Emmerich.
Yep.
The Emmerich. You know what I mean? He's at Lyon at the day, and he's
Henrik
tearing it up at Lyon.
Yeah, man. He's gonna go back to Real Madrid, isn't it? So yeah, he ain't for sale after what he's doing at Lyon now. He ain't never coming back. He ain't never leaving Real Madrid. If you know what I mean, Unks.
Yeah, but you should have gone. We should have gone from the time. We should have said it in days. We should have said to Real Madrid, let's take you on loan with the option to buy.
Exactly.
Or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But they just, what is it in date, right? Yeah. Shall I tell you the sad reality of it?
Go on.
Shall I tell you the sad reality of it?
Yeah.
The sad reality is, right? We're never going to get sustained success under these owners. That's the sad reality of it. We're never going to get sustained success under these owners.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because what's going to happen is this. Yes, say for argument's sake, right? They decide to keep Slot, which is a very good chance that it can happen.
A strong chance, yeah.
It's a very strong chance.
Especially the excuses they make for him, yeah.
Right. They keep Slot until October, November, and they realise, fuck, it's effed. This is left. We need to fix him. What's going to happen in the day is that Arne Slot is going to run that team into the ground.
Yes.
He's going to run that team into the ground, and then what's going to happen? He's going to get rid of players. He's going to get rid of all these players at the day in summer,
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he said this before. He's used to working with a 15-man squad. That's what he's used to working with, 15-man squad. And then what's going to happen? By the time he's gone, it's going to take years to rebuild Liverpool Football Club.
Oh, 100%.
It'll take years.
If a club is in a rut like this, it'll take you a long time to get out of it. Look at Man United. Look at Liverpool before that. A big club, when they go through these stages, especially what we're forgetting, Unks, is how hard Jurgen worked. Look how long it took Jurgen to build a football team that's more than capable in challenging not only for Premier League, Champions League. He made us challenge in all fronts. We had that fear factor. Now you look at Liverpool, there's no fear factor. Watching. People don't give a fuck about us. The people come to Anfield, people go away, they still beat us nowadays. So, you know what I mean? It's things have gone so bad, Unks. It does not matter who we face anymore. It could be the lower team like Wolves and Burnley to the top team like Arsenal and Man City. We'll still get beaten. And then you look at obviously the quality of the Champions League tonight. Well, last night, tonight, yeah. Well, just the day that's gone. It just shows if we even stepped to 40% this season, we could have been walking away with the Champions League and the Premier League. You know what I mean? And we didn't even do that this season because this head coach, with his stupid ideas, has cost us a lot of stuff. People forget that. Like, we've been cost a lot of stuff this season due to the lack of skills as a manager of the guy that we have. I'm telling you that there's no quality in that Champions League. Today, we was bored watching Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. I did not know Atletico was that shit. Arsenal is already crap. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show, guys, like, it's like what Uncle Rodz said. Every time we win something, we always come back down. Why is there always that in our football club? And nobody's ever to question that, Uncle, you know, what you just said. There's never any fan questioning that. We go up, but the next season, we just drop, you know, very badly. Why is it always happening? It's always the same thing since we've been under these owners. You look at even with Brendan Rodgers, was challenging for a title, almost winning a title. The season after was a horrendous season.
Why is that?
There you go.
Why is that, man? What's going on? Why is that? At least at the end of the day, when we won the league, so like when we won the league on the clock, and then the following season wasn't too good. At least we had an excuse. We had 3 defenders out. You know what I mean? You know, I mean. That was horrific that happened to us. Yeah. But I can't understand at the day, right, why we can have one good season where we may win something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or come close to winning something. And then the following season and that is fucked. It's just gone. Do you know what I mean?
Same with Kenny Dalglish. 2 cup finals, the next season what happened? You know what I mean? They got rid of him.
Yeah, they got rid of him. He got rid of him. And that was because of the day, right? Kenny Dalglish, and they bless him still. He's not a yes man.
Yeah,
he's not a yes man. He's like either I do it my way or I don't do it at all. And I can respect that with him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like, what happened? What happened with that? You got Brendan Rodgers in. His first season was pants. Second season at the day where he went sort of like, you know, and then he got close to the thing. You know, got close to winning the title. Yeah. But even with that, the football. The thing is what people understand about that season and day, right? Because people will always say, "Oh, you nearly won the league. You nearly won the league." First off, nearly is not actually winning it. Yeah. So I don't care about nearly.
You didn't even prepare yourself to win it. Yeah. So what's the point? Yeah.
I care about winning, right? But second thing was that if you look at the football that they're playing, it wasn't sustainable. It was never sustainable.
There was no defense. Nothing.
No defense, because what they did in the day, right? They had the Brendan Rodgers had this policy where if they score 1, we'll score 2.
Yeah.
If they score 2, we'll score 4.
Yeah.
If they score 4, we'll score 6.
We'll score 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yes, 5 or 6. You know what I mean? But what sort of like can't remember what pundit said it, but what the pundit said, and you can't do that all the time. Yeah. And what happens when you can't outscore the team? And then the other pundit goes, yeah, but I know that, but it's good to watch though. It's good to watch. Yeah.
Similar to this season, the first 5 games. Look how similarities that is. Look at the similarities to that, Unks.
Unsustainable.
First 5 games, we was winning by the odd goal every single time. We were 2-0 up, and then it was 2-2, and then Liverpool win at the end. Same thing again until Crystal Palace caught us out eventually. And what happened when Crystal Palace caught us out?
It started happening to us.
There you go.
It started happening to us.
There you go. There you
Chelsea, Wolves.
There you go.
Bottom. I mean, you're telling me bottom of the table Wolves and they beat us at Molineux.
There you go.
Bottom of the table Wolves, you know. Do you know what I mean? Beat us at Molineux.
Nine defeats out of 12 games. Like, you know what I mean? And then what you think the players mentally would be all right to go again? You already fucked them up. 9 games you've lost. They're never gonna come back out of that. They already scarred. It's like you got a scar that doesn't go away. That, you know what I mean, so that you already put that in their heads. So
you're supposed to batter them teams.
Yeah.
Am I lying though? Fuzz?
No.
Ain't you supposed to fight battle those teams?
There you go. Once you step into that place, like when you're losing games, Unks, it's impossible to get out of that, and that's what's happened to us.
Of course.
Same thing happened with Brendan Rodgers. Same thing happened with Kenny Dalglish before that. I mean, and it's just the same thing every single time, but nobody ever talks about it. That's why I don't understand. I keep thinking I keep hearing on YouTube people are geniuses and they. But then again, am I wrong in saying it, Unks? Maybe they're afraid to say things. Because what I've noticed on YouTube is everybody wants to get somewhere. They want to work with these Redman TV. They want to work with this, Anfield Rap and all this. Maybe because if you start speaking against things like this that relates to the club that these, channels defend, it loses your hope for working with these channels. You get what I'm saying, Unks? That's why. Yeah. That's why I say what I want, because I think a lot of people are afraid to say these things. If you know what I mean, Unks, and then because it's the same thing every year. You know what I mean, every year it's the same thing with these owners, and nobody's got the guts to say what they feel. It's always an echo chamber. Like someone says something, and then you hear it everywhere else like this every single time. It's madness. It's really,
but
really
what would happen? What would happen? These big channels that they would start saying things of what you said. Like
when they're comfortable to say it, though, Unks. When they're comfortable to say it.
Yeah. 2 years later.
2 years later. That's it. That is.
They say 2 years later when at the day it's obvious. At the day that's what's going on. It's obvious to everybody. That's what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Talk the thing long time ago, man.
Exactly, man.
Do you know what I mean? As I say, I always put on coverage at the day. I say, look, I was afraid of this happening.
Yeah.
What's happening now? Do you know what I mean? And the thing is about it, and right, we shouldn't be in this position because look at Nottingham Forest at the day. Nottingham Forest was but near enough at the bottom of the table,
relegation,
right?
Yeah.
Right in the relegation zone, right? And they changed their sort of like they changed their manager,
head coach a few times,
head coach a few times, and look where they are now.
On the verge of Europa League final, and on the verge of obviously escaping relegation as well.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So
and they went away to Stamford Bridge and battered them with their B team. Nottingham Forest beat them with their B team.
Yeah. So why is it at the end of the day, right, that we have to persist with a head coach at the end of the day that's clearly not getting it right?
Out of his
depth. Is it? All right. I was talking to my brother on Sunday, yeah, and we both decided, right, that we have never seen any head coach or manager in the Premiership, yeah, or even in Championship, or even League One, yeah. We've never seen a head coach or manager take off a defender and put on an attacker.
Or take off a left back and bring on another left back.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it is at the day, yeah? Do you know what it is at the day? I actually get it about like for like. You know what I mean? I get that. Like for like. I get that. But what I don't get is at the day, right, that you take off a defender, which is he's not shit, he's not doing bad, he's actually having a good game. Yeah. You take off a defender and you put on an attacker, right? And then you have your other defender playing as sort of like a striker.
Yeah.
So basically in the day, what you've got in the day, right, as a back four, right, you got near enough midfielders.
Exactly.
Because what was happening in the day, right, is what's it called? Verts was playing right back. You know that.
Yeah,
Half
sorry.
12. Verts playing right back. What's it? Gavin Birch filled in the centre back.
Yeah.
McAllister filled in the centre back. We had nothing in midfield, bro.
Because he took a centre back off. Yeah.
Yeah, and took a centre back off, and he put a next centre back up as a striker. He told him to go up as a striker.
And then if it wasn't for the defenders being alert, we could have conceded more goals. If you know what I mean. If you own a football club and there's people around the football club that they're supposed to be footballing people. If you're watching that and you think the coach knows what he's doing, I don't know what the worst part of it is. The worst part of it is, Unks, we had two fullbacks. One played in the right wing, and we put a midfielder as a right back. One was on the bench, which is Gomez, that can play right across that defense. So if you don't want to concede goals, and if you don't want to concede goals and you want solidity in your team, why don't you put Gomez as a right back, who is a right back, who is a centre back, who is a left back? You know what I mean? So if you put a proper defender in defence and push Curtis Jones into midfield, when the midfield is not doing their job, if you know what I mean, Curtis Jones could probably change the midfield and keep possession better and complement the midfielder that's next to him. Why don't you just put a right back as right back?
Exactly. It's not hard though, is it? It's not hard to actually work that out, is it? It's not really hard to work that out. Do you know what I mean? So I have to ask myself this. If me and you at the end of the day are not getting the big bucks, if me and you, I haven't got my coaching license, you know what I mean? Badges,
I have youth in it. I coach the youth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got some form of coaching badges, but I haven't got it, right? If me and you can see at the end of the day what is right for Liverpool, right? Yeah, and we're not getting paid the big bucks and this and that. Yeah. But the guy that's getting the big bucks, the guy that they want to keep for next season, right? Can't get it right. He can't see what we can see. Do you know what I mean?
Big up, bro. Big up. This is the channel for everybody now, guys. It's no longer just Liverpool. We're doing a Liverpool content now, but I will do other teams going forward. I will invite United fans and all that. But big up for that, bro. And follow us on the Discord as well. Appreciate that, my guy.
Yeah, but why can't he see that? Why can't the hierarchy see and then they look and then I'm sorry, this is not the one. Why is it and then why can't they put Steven Gerrard in charge? For as an interim manager to the end of the season till we sort ourselves out, and then they bring in Alonso, because I'm not being funny at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, right? It has worked for Man United with Carrick. It's worked for him. I remember at the day, unlike Carrick, Steven Gerrard has actually won something in Scotland. Do you know what I mean? He went undefeated in the fair, and he won the league.
I've gone past that now. You know what I mean? With me, like I know I would say no Steven Gerrard, no this. I don't care no more. I just want this guy out. I don't.
No, but what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say in the day, right, is I know at the end of the day, I know your feelings. Don't get me wrong. I know your feelings, and I won't dismiss your feelings on it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it in the day, right, why is it they can't see that as a choice? To do in the day, you know what I mean? Why is it in the day that we're still with this guy and he keeps on failing and failing and failing? And what's gonna happen? What it looks like it's gonna happen? He's gonna get rewarded for failure. But they're gonna keep it for another season.
But the thing is, 100%. But the thing is, like, if you think about it in a point of view of like a club that wants to win things, you don't behave like this, do you? That's why we keep bringing up these people don't want to win. A real winner don't act like we do. They make sure they get the right stuff again. And there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Let me tell you something, Unks. Hold that thought, Hold that thought. Big up, Rich. What are you saying? You have integrity. I see a few big channels literally pump out complete nonsense. Big up, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, but people don't want to hear the truth in it. That's what it is. What was that, Unks? What was I saying about?
No, he's saying about success. They don't want success.
So
real clubs that they.
So if you want success, you don't behave like we do. You actually you change things straight away. And there's someone that said something earlier to me, and he never says this. A Liverpool fan never ever says this. He's always protecting the club no matter what. He said exactly what me and you said about a year ago, when it happened anyway, about 2 years ago, I think, something like that. He said, I think you was right, Fozi. When nobody believed you at the beginning, when you said they probably told Jurgen Marco Edwards is coming in, and he decided to leave.
Yeah.
He said that to me. He said, you said that a while ago, and nobody believed you. Everybody thought you were crazy, but I believe it now. I think they did tell Marco Edwards was returning to the football club, and that's why Jurgen has decided to leave early, because it doesn't make any sense why a guy is going to sign a new contract and a few months later he wants to leave. You know what I mean, Unks?
No, it's true, because if I think at the day, you're 100% right, but because I think that was the nail in the coffin. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of all the sort of like, messing about, which they had done to Jurgen Klopp, over the years, I think, with the Bellingham thing, and that was a nail in the coffin.
Fekir, Caicedo. It's always the same story. Have you guys ever noticed with Liverpool's, when they need that marquee signing that will complete the team, we always fail, Unks? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, but I think at the day that Bellingham was the nail, was the straw that brought the camel's back, as it were. Because I think in the day, so like, right, we didn't get Stuart, Fekir, and so on, right? But if we got Bellingham at the day, he probably Klopp would have forgot about all the other players that he didn't get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would have forgot about that. You understand me? So
yeah,
I think
because everybody was working on Bellingham, even the players for England, Trent and all these guys were Liverpool. Yeah.
So like, I think at the day that was the straw that brought the camel's back, and then at the day they didn't get hit off for the fact that the day, because remember, around those times at the day, there were rumors at the day of like, Edwards was gonna be might be coming back and this and that.
I remember. So you're right. Actually, yeah. I think it was in the summertime before that announcement was made that Klopp was leaving. You're right, actually.
Yeah, right. So basically, and then what has actually happened is, right, they mugged him off with Bellingham, right, and they're obviously going to mug him off with Edwards, and he just said, "Nah, I've had enough. I reckon at the day, let's say at the day that like he was going to leave, he was going to leave, and there wasn't no Edwards involved, and let's say they didn't get Bellingham. Yeah. I reckon at the day what Klopp would have done, he'd have more likely give us to the end of the season. Yeah. We go to the end of the season, and they probably have said like, I'm going to go and this and that. Do you know what I mean? Leaving a high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what it is, he had the option of leaving on a high.
Oh yeah.
But I think what happened was the fact of like this Edwards thing, and he thought, you know what, in the day, is that I've been loyal to this club for 9 years, right? I have brought back the standards to this club. Me and my wife, and he's even brought back the boot room to Rotted, and this is how they're treating me. Well, you know what? I could tell him at the end of the season, but fuck him. I'm not going to do it. Do you know what I mean?
And for that, satisfaction,
for that I can't blame him. For that I can't really blame him. I know that the Liverpool side of me would have wanted him not to say anything until the end of the season because we might have won a league. Yeah. But then I got to think of him. Yeah. I got to think of the way they've treated him for 9 years, and I got to think at the end of the day to top it off. You're telling me at the end of the day you're bringing in somebody that A, I don't get on with. I don't get on with him.
Yeah.
And B, at the end of the day, he's gonna have more power than me. He's gonna be telling me what to do. No, sorry, mate. I don't.
I worked this hard to get you success and all that stuff at the same time. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's gonna say, sorry, mate. I don't need a job. I don't need that job this badly. Look at him now. He's overseas.
Happy. Always smiling. Always smiling. Happy, bro. Happy. Bro.
He oversees all the Red Bull franchise, sort of like, you know what I mean? Red Bull Salzburg, RB Leipzig, Red Bull New York,
everything.
Or New York, but he's over everything. and he's nice round here. He's nice round here. No stress or no nothing in the day.
Can you
Do you know what I'm
imagine the
saying?
Unks? Like you had the right man at the helm and you mistreated him like that, and people still don't question that. Do you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Unks? Why aren't people questioning the way they treated Jurgen? I got this feeling, you could disagree with me. I think Salah is gonna let it all out once he leaves because he's under
Probably will.
contract. He's under contract. He's like this at the moment because he gives you clues now. It's like what Jurgen used to do in his press conferences and all that stuff. What people didn't understand about Jurgen, people might think like he's backing the owners, he's protecting the owners. No. If you look at his press conferences, go back and look at them. He always used to give you that clue. There's something not right at this football club, and I've always said that to you, Unks. He said something the other day that I've never heard him say before. Is that a clue? Like he's not happy with the ownership. This was before actually he announced he was leaving as well, Unks. I remember I was asking you that questions, and then and then all of a sudden he's leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just goes to show like not everything is rosy. And now look at Salah, what he's saying the other day in the video when he was saying goodbye to the football club. He says there's more going on behind the scenes than you guys think, and I'm not happy with it. He said, and I hope this club doesn't lose that fierceness about them and winning things as well. Even when I'm not here, I still want my football club to win. I love this football club more than anything. That's what Salah said. But there's something going on behind the scenes that I'm not happy with. That's what he meant to say, but he didn't say I can't say it. But I've got a feeling he would say it eventually, if you know what I mean, Unks.
Well, Mamouche and they and then I've confirmed his discomfort with the club.
Yeah.
He never confirmed it. Do you know what I mean? He's just even his discomfort with Arnie Slot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because what it is at the day, them mans there in the day are programming Arnie Slot. They're getting Arnie Slot to say what they want to say. They're getting Arnie Slot to do at the day what they want to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they can't do it.
Yes, man. That's what people misunderstand.
Well, yeah, of course.
Uncle Rodz is telling you he's a yes man. That's everything they say. Yes. That's what he does.
And that's why I think at the day that sort of like, you know, excuse me, that Arnie Slot will probably be here next season because he's a yes man. Anything that FSG send down the food chain for him to do he's going to do it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And what do owners that are not interested in winning do? They always keep these guys around, people like this.
Of course, because don't you think at the day it's a bit coincidental, right? That A, Salah's leaving, B, right, Robert's leaving, and C, Konate signing the contract.
There you go.
He's only signing a contract and then because they're free that the wages, like, so they can give him like 350 grand a week. Give him what he wants.
Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing when they put wages up, when they put things up. There's always another thing that they have to release. It's funny that.
Well, I mean, look what happened when Salah got his 400 grand.
Mane had to leave.
Mane had to leave, and Minamino had to leave.
There you go.
Two players at the day, mind you, yeah, which we could have done. We could have done with
the season.
Could have done with, yeah, could have done with. Minamino in the day, even Minamino now in the day would be at the day sort of like good for us.
100%.
I don't know why they brought Chiesa. I don't know.
That was a pointless transfer. You know what I mean?
Pointless.
Why are you putting him on the bench in the first place if you don't even want him to play? You know what I mean? Just tell him to stay at home. Tell him to stay at home.
You know, just one thing. If I was Chiesa, I refuse to play. I'll just stay at home.
I'll let the truth out. What's happening at this football club? That's what I would do. Let them. What are you going to lose, Unks? What are you going to lose? You know what I mean?
Nothing.
There you go. You know, it's not like you're playing, but the thing is, they're just good people. They're treating good people badly as well. If this doesn't show you how bad of a manager this guy is, I don't know what will. Chiesa is a good human being, and he's treating him like shit. Why are we as a fan base just not forcing this motherfucker to leave? I just don't understand. I really don't understand. Look at Endo. He never played Endo until the Sunderland game, and Endo was man of the match. Endo was so like. he was one of the best players on the pitch. Not only that, he got injured and he stood up and still played and made himself more injured in the game as well. So there you go, people. This is
What's
this
it?
is this is how it is. This is
What
how
he,
it is.
innit? What a human being. What a human
I would
being.
never get up for that fucker. If it was me, I would still stay on the floor. But he got up for that fucker. Chiesa
Yeah.
ran back against the Sunderland at Anfield and stopped the ball going over the line. That could have been a sacking after that game if we lost
Yeah,
that
of
game
course.
2-1 at home. And he still saved his job. And then what did he reward him in the next game? Being on the bench again. What does he do now with Chiesa? 5 minutes Chiesa. That's what we'll call him now. We even label. Come on, man. It's a fucking job. 5 minutes Chiesa. That's his name now. It's so sad. It really is.
But
Tahiri-
even if sorry to go off, even if, right, yeah, we'd have lost that game against Sunderland. So like Cage didn't get it back in time. We lost that game against Sunderland. They still would have kept him. They still would have kept him.
I know, but it would have put at least a pressure on him, innit? Tahiri says Fozi's only team in England that cares to win is City. They do what it takes, even if it's all illegal.
No, but it's true though, isn't it? It's true.
Big up Tahiri, man. Big up.
True, no,
Tahir. Big up Tahir.
It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right. He's right. Big up Ravi, man. Bro, Ravi's in the house. Big up, lads. Respect, of course. What are you saying, Ravi? I don't know what's happened there. We need to stop this BS way of playing and be direct and attack. Why are we holding on to the ball, doing nothing? I think my neck is injured by now, my friend. I keep doing this every time in the game. Side to side. It's getting boring, to be fair, man. We're all tired, man. We're all tired, guys. It's not just you, man. We're all tired. We see the same pattern of play every game, which is, there's someone that said, our lack of identity has become our identity. That's what they said. You know what I mean? So that rhymes good, doesn't it? Our lack of identity has become our identity. There you go.
Yeah.
Because we've got no ideas, nothing. When you are a small channel, you come with this idealistic vision of being truthful and saying how it is. But once you start growing, it all goes out the window. It all comes to the money. What do you think about that, Tahir saying?
He's right. He's right. There have been some channels that started off and then they small, and because they got a small fan base, they think, well, they can say much more things than they, because obviously the bigger heads ain't listen to them.
Well,
but,
with me, I've always been the same. I've been here longer than all of them. People,
but we're different.
Yeah,
we're different.
I've been here since 2019. You know what I mean? If you go back on my videos, the proof is there. I've been here longer than all those other big channels, and I've always been the same. I don't change for anybody. I don't need the money. I really don't. I just want to share my opinion. It's a hobby and I love what I do. That's it. Even if the channel has 50,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, I'll still be the same Fozi. Why would I change? What's it going to do for me? I mean,
I think the thing about it is that we're different. We're always going to be the same. And
that's the reason why that's why we're still small, because we tell the truth. That's the difference.
Yeah. But some people,
ever since I said that thing about Grizz, a lot of people don't want to work with me now. It's fine. I'm not gonna be crying about because they want to work with Grizz. That's why. You know what I mean? I don't have problems with Grizz. I have a problem with his footballing opinion. I don't think he knows football enough. That's my opinion.
It's not like you don't think he knows football enough. He doesn't know.
He doesn't.
I'm sorry.
His opinions are very atrocious. That's how I see it. He criticizes people, takes the piss out of people, and then all of a sudden, when it's his time to say Arne Slot, he wants us to believe it. You know what I mean? But he didn't believe when we were saying Arne Slot. It's crazy. So that's what I don't understand. The fans don't speak out who go to the games. Yeah, because they've been brainwashed by those people that used to have a microphone outside Anfield. They no longer have that microphone outside Anfield. Now they work for the Liverpool. Obviously, they work for Liverpool Football Club. They can't say what they feel anymore. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
There you go. Big up, Abdul, man. Hope you're okay. I'm going through the comments, guys, because I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? I'm always doing this now. I'll go through the comments. Me and Uncle Rodz would answer your questions as we go along. Appreciate everybody that's staying up with us as well. It's my day off, man. Give me time, guys. I know I've done about 3-4 streams today, but yeah. Do you know the stand we just built? FSG loaned us the money to build it with interest. There you go. I do know, Tahir, I do know that stand because they invited me to go on that stand. I took my nephews and my wife to open that stand, and Jurgen Klopp was in the middle of the pitch. Go and check out the TikTok.
Yeah,
My TikTok.
I see that.
You seen it, innit? But go and see.
Yeah, I see that.
I was invited to go down there and open the stand, so I was one of the lucky ones on that day. So yeah, I do know that stand. I've got it on TikTok. You're gonna see Jurgen in the middle of the pitch, and all that stuff speaking. Yeah, appreciate you for that, bro. Appreciate you, Heinz. What's going on, bro? Big up, Uncle Rodz and Fozi. Big up, man. Big up, G man. There's how many transfer windows we didn't buy anyone. There you go.
It's quite a few, wasn't it?
Quite a few, bro. Under Jurgen, majority you could say, bro. That guy had to. Even if you think about it, G man. If you think about Jurgen's buys, yeah. How many players were the Finnish article, Uncle? So let's answer this question. How many players that Jurgen bought in his tenure were Finnish article players? Did he have to build them from nothing to something, or were they already ready? So how many players can you say, Unks, that was the Finnish article that Jurgen bought in his 9 years at Liverpool?
Only a few. Salah,
Thiago?
Salah, Thiago, and even that he was injured most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Mane.
Was he a Finnish article?
Yeah, he was because
Okay.
he already done his
35
time.
million, yeah.
Yeah, he already done his time in Salzburg. And remember he was at Southampton, and when he's at Southampton, remember that game he tore us a new one.
Yeah. But the thing is, like the Finnish article is borderline of world class or world class. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Were they borderline, Salah and him at the time?
I would say borderline because he only took him a season and a half to become world class, I reckon.
Did he have to improve them though? Did Jurgen have to improve them or not? Did they improve as players coming to Liverpool? Were they at Roma and Southampton?
I think they did improve, you know what I mean? But then again though, if you look at it, okay.
Don't forget, a lot of people were saying, Salah, the failure at Chelsea, Mane at Southampton, really? People were saying,
yeah. No. I tell you something.
Because if it's world class or border, people wouldn't say that, would they?
Yeah, no. I have you right there, Foz. I have you right there because I will say this now, and I've said it before on the stream. I didn't want Mane.
Thank you very much.
I didn't want Mane.
There you go.
I didn't want.
See, truthful over here, guys. We don't beat around the bush and to say I did want Mane in the first. I didn't. I said Southampton. Was he?
No, because that's what I'm saying.
Look what Jurgen did, guys. I told you this. He improved players. He never got the Finnish article ever.
But you know what it is?
Apart from Thiago, who was world class already before he was at Liverpool, not many were world class when they came to Liverpool or borderline. Even Virgil. People don't forget. A lot of teams didn't take a punt on Virgil as well. They were hesitant. Remember, Man City, Arsenal. They were hesitant, but we just went in there.
Klopp saw something in him. But you know what it is? Do you know what it is as well? I wanted Salah. Yeah, I did want Salah. I will admit, I did want Salah because I see.
Good point. Alisson is a good point. I like that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I did want Salah because. Number one, I saw him play at Chelsea, and number two, we were supposed to buy him before he went to Chelsea. Just
like William as well.
Yeah. So I did want his Salah because of the fact that we were supposed to get him a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah.
But like Mane and the day, I didn't really know anything about him, and then I saw that game when he twists up against
hat-trick, the fastest hat-trick.
Yeah, he twists up that game.
You know what's funny in that? Yeah, the team that had the fastest hat-trick was Robbie Fowler against Arsenal. He did it to the same team, so Mane became the fastest hat-trick in the Premier League history. Fowler had that before him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when he came in the day, right? When Mane came to Liverpool, yeah. It only took about 2 games for me to warm to him.
There you go.
2 games. 2 games to warm. So yo, this is a player. Do you remember that game against Everton?
Oh, when he scored
When
the
he got
last minute.
when he got the rebound and the thing that he just tapped it in. I said, get in there, get in there.
I missed that.
That was me, and he ran towards the crowd like that, and he ran towards the crowd like that, and the Liverpool fans were going
I
mad.
love these kind of comments, man. I love these kind of comments.
Because
Well done, G, man. Yeah.
That's how transfer windows.
Now it's just what we was
By what-
discussing about Jurgen.
Yeah.
He made me think about coming up with that stuff.
Yeah,
How many finished articles did Jurgen buy when he was in charge? You could say Alisson, Vidi, and Thiago. Apart from that, not many, man. Not many. He had to improve players every single time. Imagine how tired you can get when you have to do that every single time. And the players that he wanted to get, like Chouamini's, the finished articles I'm talking about, like Caicedo and all these guys, he never got them. They never got him the players that could put Liverpool in that next step, which is dominance. We always missed that. We always missed that.
But you know what he did? Do you know what Klopp did in the thing that, right? Which at the day, right? Yeah, cash cow, you know, sort of. You know, you know, cash cow. You know,
Cash cow.
Liverpool, no,
I'm
that's cash,
joking,
it's true. But you know what he did, right? A lot
100% right. 100%.
A lot of people don't realize this. What Jurgen Klopp did was very clever because he kept the core of the team. He always kept the core of the team.
100% Klopp father. Yeah, carry on.
He always kept the core of the team. He always kept sort of like he kept Henderson, Milner, yeah, and Firmino. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Rich, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Carry on. Don't worry about it. Carry on.
Even what was I going to say? He even kept sort of like people like Lallana and all that to the last minute. He always kept the core of the team.
Yeah.
And I think another player I think that he improved and when Jurgen Klopp come in was Adam Lallana.
There you go.
Adam Lallana was a good player anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because remember that he was with Southampton from when they was in League One.
Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah.
All the way up. You know what I mean? And basically what's actually happened today, right? When Jurgen Klopp come in, obviously they just talk to each other like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and he improved Adam Lallana. If you ask Jurgen Klopp who was his best player, yeah, he would say Adam Lallana.
Yeah, because he bought into the idea straight away, didn't he? He embraced Jurgen Klopp straight away, while other people were asking questions. I hold on to that. Hold on to Jurgen Klopp. I'm gonna read these comments and then I'll come on to something. I'll tell you what that genius done when he was at Liverpool Football Club. Amazing stuff. People, I wish you could listen to me what I'm saying about Jurgen. Then it will clear your mind what a genius human being he is. Gentlemen, I just can't see this manager being at Liverpool next season. Just can't. It's a strong possibility he'll still be here, brother, unfortunately. But I can see him leaving as well. You know what I mean? Because him not being around the club and he's always... Then again, did they choose for him to be like that? If you know what I mean? Especially this season. Because all we hear is excuses every single time at our football club. Why managers can stay because of, you know, the incidents we had in the summer. The new players slowly integrate into the team. There's always excuses around Liverpool Football Club why things go wrong. There's never a solution for some reason. It's madness. But yeah, Tahir says, we had an excellent summer, but you need to carry it on in the winter transfer window. I agree 100%. We need a 6 left wing and a CD. Obviously, was it defensive midfielder? I think that's what it's
Yeah, central defense.
Yeah. So, Unks, what do you think of this comment he's saying right here? Do you think we should have carried it on into the January transfer window? That's what he's saying.
Do you think we should have? Sorry.
Strengthen the team even further in January.
Yes,
we did a great summer, but yeah.
Okay. Without a doubt, we should have strengthened it. Listen, we stood by, and then I said to you this before. I said when we always have phone calls and
Yeah.
so forth. Yeah.
Hang on, what's
Right.
it? Please hit the likes, guys. Appreciate if you do it for me. Please hit the likes and subscribe if you're new as well. I'm almost at obviously 3,000 subscribers. I'm on the route to 5,000. This content is a regular thing now for me. I haven't missed in the last 2 weeks. I haven't missed any hardly. So I'll keep on continuing every single time to improve. So please help me out in that. It's free. Hit the like, subscribe, and subscribe to Uncle Rodz. His description is right below this. Please go to his channel and subscribe as well. And I'll put it on the chat as well. But carry on, go on, mate.
Yeah. So like, because we stood by and watched Man City rebuild their team into a champion winning teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't watch that what happened yesterday. With when they drew yesterday, right? Don't watch that. They're still in with a shout, and then right with winning the league. Yeah. Because it will depend on obviously what West Ham team turn up on. I don't know if it's Saturday they're playing or Saturday. Saturday playing. Yeah, one of them days anyway. Depends what West Ham team play. Now West Ham, and then they are in a relegation zone at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
They've got, you know what I mean. So they want to get out of it. They want to get out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So expect at the end of the day they give Arsenal a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so hopefully that can happen, and then obviously Man City can win the game in hand, and sort of like all other games going forward, and right? But we just stood by and watched Man City build a champion-winning team. Yeah, of course.
In 2 transfer windows, by the way.
No, 3. It was 3.
Oh, sorry, 3. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and like, so yeah, of course, at the day, any chance that you get, any chance that you get to sort of like strengthen your team, you have to strengthen it. Simple as that. You have to strengthen your team. Exactly. You know what I mean? There's no point in picking and choosing which window you're going to spend and which window you're not going to spend. Exactly. You know what I mean? And like all this thing with buying a player and he's not coming in now, he's going to come in summer. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should have strengthened in January. Do you know what I mean?
Because if you spent the right, if we got Gehi and Semenyo in, it would have not only strengthened the team on the bench and on the pitch, it would have been competition for places, if you know what I mean, Unc. So when you got competition for places, it rise the other players' form goes up, doesn't it? So they want to keep their position, and not only that, if you think about it, Uncle, in regards to competition for places, it's a World Cup year, so every player has to be in tip-top, condition. To be a starter for that team, because if they step off and they don't get games, is that international team going to pick them for the World Cup, or are they going to be a first? They might pick them, but then they might not be a starter. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't start for their football club. So someone that starts for their football club elsewhere is going to get that opportunity. So we didn't even do that competition for places this season. If you look at it, Uncle, does it make sense?
It makes sense. We didn't do it. The fact that in these day and ages, and they would. With the league and obviously FA Cup responsibilities, League Cup responsibilities.
I'll read this one
and Champions League responsibilities, right? The thing is about it, what we do need at the day, right? You need a big squad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You cannot have a small squad, because what will happen, is along the line at the day, you're going to get an injury or two.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get an injury or two. And look at the fact that we got both for the weekend just gone. Yep. We had both our strikers out, and we had sort of like a right winger out. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And look at the damage that we was able to do with all those players out. Yeah. So if we had a bigger squad the sky's the limits. You know what I mean? To what we could do.
So basically, if you had a bigger squad, not only the performances on the pitch will be better. Those teams that we drop points to, who are normal circumstances, we beat those teams. We could have beat them, because don't forget, we've lost to Nottingham Forest. We've drawn with Burnley at home. We've lost to Wolverhampton. If those points all combined, we could have been at the top with Arsenal and Man City, because if you look at their points, the total tally of their points, it's not really championship material. Because if you look at the league this season, when you win the league, if you win the rest of your games, especially for Arsenal, it's only 85 points. This is a football club that used to get to 90 points, 99 points, 97 points. You know what I mean? That was a regular thing for us. So if we pushed up if we pushed slightly further with the finance to help the team out in the January transfer window, we could have caught these two and probably overtaken them and probably changed for the Champions League at the same time as well. Because if you look at the strength of the Champions League this season, it's not very high. It's very low. If you know what I mean. To me, when I look at this season compared to last season, I think this season could have been the easiest title win ever in both, in my opinion.
No, facts. Because if you look, the only reason, right, that Arsenal have done so well this season is two things. One, and the league is shit. Yeah.
And two, they brought players. They brought more players in every position three times.
Exactly.
Over.
They got a massive squad. Now people always start moaning and they sort of like, oh, you can't buy this guy and put him on a bench. Yes, you can. No, yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can do that. So don't tell me that we can't do that. When you look at Arsenal, right, they got likes of Capie. They got likes of what's the name? The Norwegian guy. What's that Norwegian guy name?
From Brentford. Norman, was it Norman something?
No, they got Norwegian guy that was that's plays a 10. He's from plays a 10 in Arsenal.
Odegaard.
Yeah, you got Odegaard. Yeah, you got Odegaard. You got Martinelli. You got Eze, and all this. You'll have them people on the bench.
Exactly.
So don't tell me
like for like everywhere. Yeah.
Exactly.
With different like for like, but with different qualities. That's the difference.
Yes, that's what I say. Don't tell me that you cannot buy a player and expect him to be on the bench. Yes, you can. That's a cop out saying.
You hear that a
what I
lot,
mean?
you know. I've noticed that for a big club like Liverpool Football Club. Oh, you can't have Ekatike and Isak. You know, what I mean, they're too similar. Like you have to play one of them. I'm thinking to myself, Arsenal have 3 players in every position. How a small club like that compared to Liverpool? How can they have all that and Liverpool can't have that? It doesn't make any sense. Nobody complains about Arsenal. There you go.
Does that make no sense? You know what I mean? The thing is that we always have our team and day on a shoestring.
Yes.
It's always on a shoestring and that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Someone saw the fact in the day, if someone gets injured and you're taking players.
You're finished.
Yeah, you're finished because you're taking players and playing them in that position, and you know what I mean. That obviously that needs to be occupied. Yeah, right. So then you're losing something. You're weakening your team. You're weakening any chance to actually win the game.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? This is what people don't understand. The likes of Szoboszlai and the likes of Curtis Jones, should not be playing right back. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's not being right back, but he feels at the end of the day, sort of like, and even Jeremy Frimpong at the end of the day, right? He should not be playing right wing.
Exactly. I didn't buy him to play right wing. I want him to play right back.
Did you see him against what's it called? Man United the other day. Frimpong against Man United the other day. He struggled.
Was he even playing? I didn't even know he was playing.
Bro, he struggled against Luke Shaw. Fat man Luke Shaw, you know.
Sad, bro. Sad, my guy. And we keep hearing he's got pace. Well, what you could if you got pace, you could outpace Luke Shaw. You know what I mean? So this comment over here, Victor says we should be the one in Arsenal's position. Do you agree with that one?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
100%. Because they are spent on a team, yeah, and what it is at the day, they're reaping the glories of it. You know what I mean? Of spending enough money in a team and having like 2 or 3 players in every position and they're flourishing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The only way I don't think they'll win the Champions League because I think what I think is Bayern Munich.
Still a possibility, though. Still a possibility.
There's a possibility, but I think Bayern Munich and PSG, right, will be too strong for them. But as you said, there is a possibility that it could happen.
Yeah,
you understand?
A man could get sent off. Bayern or PSG could be out of form on the day as well. It can happen. Yeah, it can happen. Things like this do happen, people. So don't think like it's going to be an easy cakewalk for those 2 teams. You never know what can happen in a final, of course. As I said, things could go wrong on the day. That can happen to the team that's favourites. We've seen it in the past. Look at Liverpool versus AC Milan. No Liverpool fan, when we saw that starting lineup and with Jimmy Traore's and Harry Kewell's and all these guys, thought like we're going to beat Kaká and Stamp and Nesta, Maldini, Crespo, and all these guys. We never, it's Seedorf in midfield. We never thought we were going to win that game, but it can happen, guys, if you know what I mean. So, to Arsenal fans, don't underestimate yourselves, man. You've done pretty well to get to that final. But I agree with the comment. I'll tell you why I agree with this comment, Unks, yeah. For the last 10 years, when everybody gave up on the Premier League because of Manchester City's riches, there's only one team that had them on the ropes. There's only one team that made everybody around them believe it's possible to compete with who? Manchester City's trillionaire owners. And that's Liverpool Football Club. With minimal resources, we still competed with Manchester City when everybody else gave up. When Ferguson ran away, gave it one more shot, and he ran away because he knew Man City are coming, and plus Pep Guardiola is going to be there very, very soon. So, of course, I agree with this comment. I 100% agree. They are obviously taking the place of Liverpool, who actually did all they can to ruin Manchester City down the years. And now, you know, instead of like Liverpool flourishing, they are taking our place. And the baddest thing about it is they could do a double this season. Something Liverpool should have done years ago as well. What do you think, Unks? Do you agree?
I think you're 100% right, mate. You're 100% right. Do you know what I mean? They've actually prepared themselves, but like we could have been in that position. If we and there
done the right thing.
Yeah, done the right thing every season. You know what I mean? I did one, maybe two, maybe three players every season. Do you know what I mean? We'd have been all right. We'd have been all right because we had that had that manager today that knew what he was doing. We'd have been all right, but they choose it and they to sort of like
pick and choose one to compete. Yeah.
Well, they choose to take a different route. Listen, at the day for 16 years, right, we've been mugged off by these people.
100%.
I want people to know this. We've been mugged off.
You watch, guys. You watch. Uncle Rodz is right. I'll tell you why. Yeah, you watch in the next few months or next year or so. Those other big YouTubers are gonna say the same thing we are saying now about FSG. Wait and see. I'm telling you right now. I will come back. I will even clip this up. I'll do the clips later on, and I'll put it on the shorts, and we'll come back to this one day. The same, because all we're being told at the moment is by these people, the big YouTubers. Oh, but they spent 450 million in the summer. Yeah, great. But where did it get us? We ain't winning this shit. You know what I mean? We're out of every competition. So they didn't really do right by the football club. But don't worry, those people that's supporting them, but with the 450 million, they will come around eventually and say, you know what, they mugged us off again. It'd be too late by that time anyway.
Of course. You know that, and I know that. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? Who can't hear must feel.
Exactly, mate.
Who can't hear must feel.
100%. Big up Victor for that comment, bro. Big up my guy. Absolutely, it was. Hope Sloth goes to Ajax. We're all hoping, bro. Alternative. We're all hoping, bro.
I'll buy him a ticket, bro.
Bro, the aeroplane is just across the road from me. He lives next to Manchester Airport, so just take him there, man. Come on, man. Walk him like a dog over there, man. Come on. A losing streak is like a ninth hole, easy to fall in, harder to get out. Come on, Godfather, bro.
Facts.
Guys, we've been here for 1 hour and 30 minutes almost. Me and Uncle Rodz, I told him, let's just do our show, man. Let's get back to our show tonight, and look at that. We didn't even know the time has gone that quick, man. Crazy. Big up, Mr. Tipso. Greetings, Uncle Rodz. And to your point, relegated Wolverhampton Wanderers beat us in the, how do you say it? I can't even say this.
Molyneux,
yeah? Molyneux.
Yeah, Molyneux, it's Molyneux. Yeah, it's right. That is facts. That is true. They beat us at Molyneux. Yeah, and they were. And
then the next game we beat them there in the FA Cup.
Yeah, but there was a bottom of the league, and should not have beaten us in the day, right? It's embarrassing, and you know what it is? There's been too much embarrassing moments under this fraud.
100%. Alternative says it's closed group Anfield Rap and Redmond TV. Guys, I went to Philadelphia a couple of years ago. Uncle Rodz remembers that. I was doing streams from Philadelphia, from New York with Uncle Rodz and obviously Beijing and all that stuff. So I've seen these guys working for Liverpool Football Club. You know, when people tell you they work for a Liverpool Football Club and it's like a passing comment, it's not passing comment. It's actually facts. I've seen it for myself. So don't be like fooled by them telling you they don't work for Liverpool Football Club. I've seen it on my own eyes. If you go to my TikTok, no, not my TikTok, actually my Instagram and my X account with this channel, then you see me over there with Jamie Webster's obviously show. They were there. They were sitting with the hierarchies. They were taking the boxes in and out, obviously of the truck for Liverpool Football Club. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all. They're part of that football club in such a way. They get free press and obviously they get paid at the same time as well. Haven't you guys ever noticed Redman TV always get the shirts before everybody else to their house? You know what I mean? They're already showing off. Oh, we bought the shirt. We got the new shirts. They never say like they brought it. They always get the new shirts before everybody else. The new Adidas shirt. Who got it first? They did. So that's how much they are around our football club. A head coach who should have been given his P45 in November. Agreed, Mr. Tipso. I agree with you, bro. Just going through the comments, Unks. Just going through the comments.
Yeah, do it, man. Do it.
Yeah. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Why is it so slow? Question, guys. Why can't Liverpool sign talented players early, but wait till they cost a fortune? That's a good question, Unks.
Yeah. They just seem to do that. It's like, I don't know if it's like a situation where they're waiting for other people to be interested, and then when other people get interested, they realize that will tell them that they're good players, and then now they're interested to buy them because they're good players. I don't know. I just don't know what it is, because the fact.
But they miss out. But they miss out. They always miss out, don't they? With these.
They players. Don't, because we could have had. We got offered Endo Fernandez for about 8 million,
and Alvarez.
We got offered
415. Alvarez was.
Yeah.
And then you look at Caicedo. We could have signed him on that day because we've got an office in London. Send the medics over, get the medical done, move on.
Yeah.
Don't wait around for Chelsea.
What are you waiting for? That's what I'm saying. What are you waiting for? That's what I'm saying. What are you waiting for?
100%. Big up, Mike Hines, man. Big up, bro. Big up, my guy. What are you saying, Mr. Tahir? I keep calling him Tahir. He told me, my name is Tahir. Alex Ferguson used to take off defenders all the time for attackers.
No, never.
No, even if he did, the Premier League wasn't as strong as it is right now.
Yeah.
He
never done that. He never done that. I can never known a game at the day that he take off his main defender.
If you're talking about last 5 minutes, it's understandable. Last 5 minutes.
You know what I mean?
Last 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, but I've never seen him take off his main defender like Rio Ferdinand, or Mikael Silvestre, or you know what I mean, like his main defender and point attacker. I've never seen it. Never seen it.
Alternative says Klopp never criticised the players. He protected them, took all the blame if things went wrong. What do you think about that, Unks?
So Klopp Klopp never criticised the players. He took. He did. Yeah. He did, because what that's the sort of person that Klopp's like. Klopp at the end of the day, if you work for him, and he sees you giving it all and everything, that right, he'll run for a brick wall for you. He'll 100%. Run for fire for you. That you heard about that guy, Boateng.
The Ghanaian one, not the one who plays for Germany.
Yeah. He said about sort of like Klopp. He basically said Klopp is a special kind of human being. Simple.
Slot is atrocious. A man manager. It doesn't exist, bro. It does not exist. He's not a man manager. That sentence should not be together. Slot and man management. Never, ever, 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 ever. That should never be there. Spurs have started to get it together now too, because they got a good manager. I know Uncle Rodz doesn't like De Zerbi, but I think he learned how to respect him that in time, haven't you, Unks, with De Zerbi? I
think you know what it is. I think he's good enough for Marseille.
Yeah.
I think he's good enough for Spurs, but not good enough for Liverpool.
Okay.
Not good for Liverpool.
Yeah, he's the kind of manager that has got, basically he's mental. You know what I mean? He will just disrupt a whole football club with his madness. That's what you don't need. You need a guy who will get everything together and strive to the same direction, if you know what I mean. That's what you need. And with De Zerbi, when things go wrong, he will let everything out. of the football club. They're shit. The owners are shit. The players are shit. He would say things like that eventually. Odd, isn't it? Yeah, it is odd, bro. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Man management, isn't it? Man management. Straight away, a little bit of a kick alternative. That's what that club's got. They've got a bit of a kick from the new ideas. And now look at them. Did you watch them against Aston Villa alternative? They're different, aren't they? They're pushing up now. They're stopping teams coming to them. What Spurs did against Aston Villa the other day, they pushed forward and they stopped every opportunity Aston Villa had to go forward. I like that. I really liked what they did in that game, to be fair. Jurgen was taken for granted because he was able to take Lemon's average midfielders, average to mid players and make lemonade title. There you go, bro.
Special kind of human being. He was a special human being. Simple as that.
Yeah, I meant to talk about him, guys. Like, you know, with Jurgen, the guy is a genius. He's always been a genius, but I don't think us as fans ever looked at him in a way of that, like how he embraced the football club and how he changed the fortunes of Liverpool Football Club. I watched the interview with Milner and Henderson. I don't know if you watched it, Unks, when they were talking about the Europa League final when we lost it. Everybody was disappointed, and he was still smiling and dancing in a what do you call it? After match, celebration party or something, whatever it was. Everyone was down when we lost that Europa League final, and he said everybody was like down and out. They said, "Why are you laughing, boss? What's so funny?" Because they don't know him yet, innit? They're still getting to know him because it's the first in half a season he's been there. He said, "Guys, what I love, what I've seen of you guys is, I've only been here since October, and we made it into 2 finals. The future looks bright. We're going to start competing in bigger competitions than these competitions that we've just been in. So enjoy the moments." And what happened years later? Exactly what he said happened. Yeah. There you go. That's the genius of this guy, man. We took him for granted, man. We took him for granted, man.
Do you know what he said in his, when he, obviously, when he signs for the club, they talked to him in that press conference.
Yeah.
And he said, if I don't win a major title, if I don't win a major title in 4 years, I will go and sort of manage in Switzerland.
Yep.
That's what he said, isn't it?
Somewhere in Switzerland, he said,
Yeah, so somewhere in Switzerland. What happened? In the 4th year,
League.
Champions League final. And won it.
The season after, the Premier League.
You know what it is, and he's just a special kind of human being, and you know what I mean. He's like it's like a friend.
It hurts me when I.
It hurts. He's like a friend. He's like a friend that's passed
away. He's my family. He's part of our family. Isn't it? He's like he's a family member. That's how I took him. You know what I mean? He's a father figure for everybody at Liverpool. He embraced the city. Even Everton fans liked Jurgen. That's how
everybody liked him, because even Harry Redknapp said, you cannot help but love the guy. You just cannot help but love the guy. He's such an infectious person, and like, you know what? I'll be honest now. I miss him every day.
Every day, mate. It hurts.
No, I'm telling you.
You know what's funny? Unks? Even those people that wanted him out have regretted saying what they said.
Of course.
I don't know if you know about those people.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know about them first time. But like, he's just a special kind of human being. I'll tell you when I knew that he was special. I knew he was special. That game we had against Norwich, when it was 5-4.
Oh, when the Adam Lallana scored the winner and ran into
him
and glasses.
Everybody celebrated him for that. Adam Lallana was like running with his t-shirt, swinging his t-shirt, and he's going, come on, like that. And they all started jumping and shit. Oh, you don't get moments like that, And for that, I knew he was special.
Fuck, man. Who will let Mo will let sorry, I don't know. Is it out? Will let out? Mo will let out?
I think he's probably going to say that. Yeah, look, it's got here. Mo will let you out after he leaves.
Oh yeah, 100%. I already said that. Alternative. I already said that. Mo is being careful with his words at the moment because he's still under contract. So I'm expecting him to say a lot of stuff after he leaves, because he's worried about the football club. He said, I'm worried. So if a man is worried, he's going to say what he feels. We are linked to Bambi on ice in midfield.
No, we are like Bambi
Oh,
on Ice.
sorry, my bad. It's early morning, man. Early hours, man. Give me a break here. Yeah, we are like Bambi on Ice, bro. We are. Big up, Uncle, for spotting that. It's normally me. What's going on, man?
Hello.
Yeah, he even got schooled by a young boy sloth in that video. Oh, goodness gracious me. That guy is terrible, man. Absolutely diabolical, man. Can't do it anymore, man.
This guy's
they're all new, bro. Alternative. I've never seen him before. Big
Yeah.
up. I hope you guys subscribed. I think they come from a different channel. It's okay, man.
No, this guy here, he's new.
Thread, break kid. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Played out of possession too. Okay.
Yeah, facts. No, he's talking about like Slot. What Slot does, he plays a lot of players out of position.
Oh, he does all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, man. There's nothing new. That's what Uncle Rodz was speaking about earlier. This is a common occurrence at our football club. We'll keep playing players out of position when other players who are capable of playing in that position are fit. It's weird, very strange. Slot didn't even acknowledge Chiesa clearance against Sunderland. He praised Alisson. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
he's
He's
right.
We did say it. I think me and Uncle Rodz had a stream after. We did say that in the stream, as I remember as well. So yeah, 100%. 100% right what you're saying there. Our team reflects our manager. How many years have I been saying that, Unks, about managers and their football clubs? Since we've known each other?
Long time.
I always say a team is a reflection of their manager. And then if you watch Liverpool Football Club, it's a reflection of Arne Slot. There
You've been saying it so long, you got me saying it.
There you go. It's funny, like the words we use, other people use it, and then they don't give us credit for it, man. It's sad. It's okay though, man. One day we will do something together and then say, I said that before you. So the club owes money to the FSG apparently because they paid for the stand. Was it Anfield Road? Apparently, yeah, supposedly they did. Guys, just put your comments through. That's what we're here for. We're reading the comments now. Me and Uncle Rodz had a hour and a half talk non-stop, so we're letting you guys do your bits, man.
Yeah, man, you come and talk.
Yeah, what I like about you guys is you can feel the compassion and honesty. 100%, bro. 100%, bro. 100%.
Love Heinz, man. Love Heinz for that.
VVD. What do you mean about VVD, Mr. Tipso? So the club.
Do you mean do you mean is he going to be here next season, or can you explain that for us? Please explain it.
Maybe this one would. Maybe this Mane cooked us while playing for Southampton.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, he's talking about the world class level players. That's it.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Finished article. As I said about VVD, Mr. Tipso, he wasn't a finished article because a lot of teams didn't want to take a punt on him, but we did. That's the difference. If he was a finished article, I think teams would have bought him ages ago. That's how it is.
Do you remember when he linked up with Dejan Lovren?
Yeah.
And Lovren's game went up levels. It went up level. When them two was playing together, Lovren's game went up levels, bro. I'm like,
100%.
100%. Yeah, you could say that about Dega Jota. He was world class when we bought him.
Rest in peace, man. Nah, that's world class. I don't know. Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man.
No, because he was with Thing before, wasn't he?
Porto.
Before
Atletico.
No. Yeah. So yeah, you could say that. I'll put
borderline, probably. Yeah.
Man. Nah, go give it to him.
I'll give it to him. World class Jota. World class. Let me give it to him, man.
That's the one, man.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
There you go. We miss you, bro. Man. We miss you, man. I just said, yeah. Everybody, Real Madrid and Chelsea were there ahead of us, but he spoke one phone call with Jurgen Klopp, then he said, fuck off, Madrid and Chelsea, I'm going to Liverpool. There you go, people. I gave you something there. You know what I mean? Robbo came from a relegated Hull. Yeah, true.
Yeah, he made it into something, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%. The back heels too. Oh, yeah. Adam Lallana's back heels. Sweet, bro. Sweet as a nut.
Even Marley's back here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marley's performance against Arsenal, that was heavy. When he pushed
Come on, baby.
Wasn't it?
One club. Piggyback.
No. Yeah. What? Was it? Bellerin. That he just barged out. He ran. He just nudged him out of the way, and he just called it top bids. I was like, get in there, get in there. Oh,
I love Mane, man. Mane, I miss him so much, guys. It's hurting when I talk about Mane. So basically, Hans is saying, I know Sebastian Hoeneß, I'll say his name, I hope, hasn't made it as a world-class manager yet, but if Liverpool want to play with fast technical wingers going forward, we should seriously look at this guy. Do you know anything about him?
Not too much. I think he's kind of like starting out, really, because somebody mentioned his name before on my stream. I think he's quite starting out, but I would say that would be somebody that Liverpool probably should look at in the next 2 years. Not now, but the next 2 years.
Okay. Bellingham, world class. At the time, he wasn't at Dortmund, was he? He was just borderline. Yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. Tipso. You're right about Bellingham. I rate Bellingham. Not many people rate him, though. Nunes was the finished article. He was finished when he came. What do you think about this one?
I think Benfica played to his strengths. However, when he came to Liverpool, it was like a different country and different way of doing things on the pitch. I just don't think he picked it up.
Yeah.
Not to say that he was a bad player. I just don't think he picked it up because it's like, you got players like that. Diego Forlan, he didn't pick it up in England, but however, he went to sort of like to Spain, and he was a hit at Villarreal and also a big hit at Atletico Madrid. So it's just that way. It's just if you can pick it up still, but I still think what we should have done, we should have kept, because the situation with Jota when he passed away, God rest his soul. I think what we should have done is we should have kept Nunes. I think we should have kept Nunes. And
I don't think I would have got rid of a lot of players, because when you win a title, you build on that, don't you? You really build on that, and that's the mistake that I think we've done. Because I started thinking about it afterwards. I love the players that we bought, but we should have kept majority of the players and then planned for next season. You know what I mean, with the other players.
Yeah, facts. No, you're right.
If you have that winning mentality, you continue it, don't you? Imagine we had those players from last season to this season. They would have had that mentality already, and they would have progressed even further. Because once you have that winning feeling, it gives you that confidence that you're the best, and then you want to go and get some more. And unfortunately, we didn't head towards that direction. We just changed too much too soon. And not only changed too much too soon, instead of like slowly integrating the new players into the team, like 10, 15 games, we did it too early. We pushed them too quickly. Once you push those players too quickly, especially with the physicality of the Premier League, the brutal side of the Premier League is an unforgiving league. And not only that, at the same time, your rivals are improving as well. Not only your rivals that's challenging for the league title, your rivals below that too. If you know what I mean. So once everybody improves and then you bring in new players, they're not going to settle in straight away. It's always taking time. I would have just started with, I think we had about 10 of the players that won the Premier League. Start with that 10, obviously Ekitike out front, and then bring the likes of Wirtz and all them lot gradually into the team so they can improve physically and mentally at the same time as well, which we didn't choose. We just went into it like, we won the league last season. Let's transition during the season. We've got enough goals from Ekitike and Isak now. I mean, they were actually blinding us with we will outscore the other teams, not knowing that the pace of the team is gone. There's no longer pace going behind, because Ekitike and Isak, they're not known for pace. So when you haven't got pace in the team, it really disrupts your momentum going forward. You know what I mean? So, everything we did, we just went. It's like Uncle Rodz said in the beginning. I never understood what he meant when he told me the lack of experience of Arne Slot is what's going to cost him as a manager. And now I know what Uncle Rodz meant about the lack of experience. He was 100% right all along. Because when you got a manager like Klopp, you don't really go below that, do you, to get the next manager in? You get something close to it, or something similar to it, or something above it. We didn't even do either of those.
Yeah, it's got to
There you
be.
go.
It's got to be those 3 stages. It's got to
Exactly.
be something that. It's got to be close to it, similar to it,
Or above it.
or above it. It's
It's
those 3
impossible above it.
stages.
I understand, but still, yeah.
Yeah,
What do
but
you
you
do?
know,
We went around here like something like this.
yeah.
Like it's
I
too
mean,
much of a gap.
Listen, Jurgen Klopp is one of my. Is my number
I think he's
one
better
man.
than any other manager, in my
Yeah,
opinion, mate.
there's number one manager and he's world class and all that. But you know, what I mean, if they were sensible, they probably could have. They probably if they all right. If say they didn't sort of like find anybody and then they sort of like that was, you know, close. That was more better.
Yeah.
There were managers out there, you know, or head coaches out there that were close to it,
Yeah.
similar to it. Do you know what I mean? You know what we should have done? Yeah, we should have paid the money and then this is what I can't understand, right? Yeah, we always come down to money and they're always looking at the cheap approach and yeah, but they always do it like the way they do it is like we haven't got money.
Yeah,
it's like we haven't got money.
They make us sound poor, but we're not poor. If you know, what
exactly.
I mean. I think we built the stand. We already paid for it. While we're still talking like we're still poor, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. So, like, really and truly, and there was no excuse of why they couldn't get Ruben Amorim. There was no excuse, and that's one of the reasons why I was vexed because I thought, so you're going.
Do you think he's suited more to Liverpool than Manchester United?
Yes, I think he's suited more to Liverpool.
It's like Jurgen. When Jurgen was paraded around Man United, they were telling him like, "We've got this, we've got that." He had that gut feeling. It's not the club for me until he met Liverpool. That's what he said. Then when he was paraded around Liverpool, he said, "This is the club for me." Because don't forget, before Liverpool, Ferguson wanted him as the manager. And Ferguson paraded him around Manchester and he said, "It's not for me, man. It's like a circus over here. I can't deal with things like that. I'm a builder. I'm not a guy who buys and instant success. I don't do things like that." Then he went to Liverpool and asked them the questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? Everything about the club suited him, apart from he didn't understand how the fans work. Because after that West Brom game, remember the 2-2, and he started celebrating, and the fans said, "What the fuck is this? We don't celebrate a 2-2 draw." He started, and then some people wanted him out. He started learning about the football club. He went to Bill Shankly, to Bob Paisley, to Joe Fagan, to Kenny Dalglish, to Rafa Benitez, Gerard Houllier, and all these guys after that. And then said, "You know what? What makes this beautiful club tick most of all? What has this beautiful club that used to be one of the biggest teams in the world lost? The fan base and the club is not together." So what did he do? Brought everything like this, Unks. Once we did this, he told us, remember, he said that we are in our own bubble. Make sure nobody comes in that bubble. Everything that we do together and we go forward together. That's what you're going to always say. And the next, the rest is history after that.
That's what I'm saying. So really and truly, they should have paid Ruben Amorim the money because we had the players that more suited his style. Yeah. His style of what we want to play, yeah, you know what I mean? Because he wants to play free at the back. We had those flying wingers, right backs. We had them in sort of Robertson, and we had them in Trent. Even though it was his last season, we still had him. And what could have happened? Yeah, you never know. At the end of the day, well, Amram could have probably talked him into saying, "You never know."
Yeah,
you never know. But the fact that the thing is why I was screaming out for Amorim because he suited Liverpool. You know what I mean? And the reason why I thought, right, you know what, this might not work out with Amorim and Man, because that's not the club that's suited to him.
Yeah, it's too big for him. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too
for
big
him,
and it's too much for him at the same time. Yeah.
There's too much, and there's too much. There's too much. Yeah.
Instant success.
No, there's too much. Yeah, the thing is about it, there's too much big egos down there.
Yeah.
There's too much big egos. So, like, really and truly, you're not supposed to go down in standards. You're supposed to go up in standards.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. And we haven't. We have basically got this guy today that's like down in standards, and we're reaping like. Put it this way, we're reaping what we sow from what's happening with Ireland stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big up, Unks, for that. Milner was another Finnish article. He came in at 28, 29 at Liverpool. Was he world class? You could say,
I mean,
yeah, maybe.
yeah,
I think it's borderline kind of thing because of his work ethic as a human being and everything. Yeah,
but then again, he won.
Premier League with Man City and Liverpool. Yeah,
Did he won twice? Didn't he? He won 2 titles in Man City.
I
didn't
think
he?
so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
see,
that? Yeah,
see,
remember the Norwich
yeah,
game. Big up alternative, man.
yeah.
Yeah, big up alternative, man. Big up on the coming on the channel, bro. I hope you subscribe, man. Subscribe to Uncle Rodz. His link is in the chat as well, and down underneath in the description. It's getting late, brothers. I'm big up, bro. You don't have to tell us, man. It's okay. You already been here. That's Uncle Rod's channel, people. Please subscribe to Uncle Rodz and of course Rich Sports over here. He used to be called Rich Sport. I know he's a Man United fan, but he's a genuinely good guy, man. He always helps.
No,
us
he's a
out,
good
man.
guy. He's
Always,
a good guy.
man. Facts from alternative. The fact they think of bringing back Simicast. Goodness gracious me.
Oh God,
Goodness gracious me, man.
really hit rock bottom.
I heard Salah say he's coming back, so he's coming back. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're also not looking to bring in a centre forward, obviously a striker, so a striker to cover Etic. I know. Why are you shocked? We keep telling you guys they're not interested in winning. Winning teams don't behave like this. I can't keep going back every time. Pick up Ash, my bro. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope you're okay. Twice today I saw you. Yesterday, sorry. You're back in action, bro. Big up. I hope family's good. Frimpong needs to stop skinning teeth on and man up. Yeah. What do you think about this, Unks?
It's true. You know what I mean? Get serious about the game, man. We're not in a laughing state, are we? We're not in a laughing state. I mean,
I can't laugh anymore.
Yeah, man,
the only
fix up,
laughing
man.
we do is anger. I have anger laughs. That's what we do
Yeah.
nowadays. Tahir says they wait for players to develop before taking a chance, so more likely to be a success. I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah, Gahey too. Yeah, 100%, my guy. Snakes, man. Snakes galore everywhere, man. Snakes, man. You gotta be careful with these snakes like MK, Beans and Toast, but Unks, man. I mean, you know what they do, Unks, yeah? You know what Beans and Toast does to me and MK, yeah? They leave a couple of comments on my, you know, when I pre-set up everything, yeah? They make their presence known. So what they do is they leave a couple of comments and then they go to their favorite YouTuber afterwards and leave me behind. Can you believe, bro? Can you believe? But at least Nems and Clive, they stick with me, and Copfather. Those are the real ones. But the rest are... There you go.
Stop that, you bastard. You're not nice, man.
That's what I think about all of you, MK. You stinky bloody snakes. Leaving me behind like that, man. All these years, MK, yeah? And you just leave me for the new people. Thank you, man. Lucky, what's going on, brother? I hope you're okay. Lucky, this is a Man United fan, by the way. Glad we buy Alex Scott, Chouamini, Manchester United. He's a good guy, this guy, Lucky. He does the wrestling with me. When I do wrestling, I got a new fans from wrestling in it, so they come on there. Some of the Liverpool fans actually like wrestling as well. Yeah. We will use a lot of flexibility as our club. Well, we'll see with Man United, innit? You're just in a good mood right now. When you're in different competitions, we want to see if you're going to be still the same. You've only been in one competition this season. That's why you refresh a lot. Don't you think, Unks?
It's true. True. No, it's true. 100%.
There you go.
Klopp for you is a great manager. Okay.
100%. 100%. I won't compare his mindset slot. So is that what it says? I won't compare. Oh, you mean like with Klopp? Okay. Yeah, 100%. Two different guys football. Two different managers in football. Yeah. Klopp and him are not the same. Nowhere near. We've been lied to about that as well. What do you think about that, Angs? Before Arne Slot obviously arrived at Liverpool, was hearing he's similar to Jurgen. He's going to develop the youngsters and all that stuff. We're not going to change much. What did you think about that lies they told us as well?
I thought it was just PR, innit? It's just PR, innit? It's just PR. Do you know what I mean? I thought you can't even fucking clean young Klopp's boots, man. What's wrong with you? You know, I tell you, it's thinging. It's just PR, isn't it?
100%. Yeah. Max says, yes, guys, Klopp made us so aggressive. Slop took our pace, power, and skill away. Now the just now we are just a ordinary side. He said, you agree with that one?
Yeah, we
He
are.
took away a lot of stuff from our football.
He's taken. Put it this way, he's taken a lot of. He's taken a lot of the passion out of Liverpool.
The fan base, yeah.
He's taken a lot of the fight out of Liverpool, and we're just a shadow of our former self, really. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to get worse next season.
Yeah. Ideals play football patterns. Slot patterns of PSV when train them to getting them up the table, press deep. I don't know about PSG. I thought he's manager of Feyenoord.
Yeah, he's Feyenoord. Yeah,
Feyenoord. Big up, Lucky though, man. Appreciate your comments, bro, my guy. Always, man, always. I know you're a Man United fan, but you know how it is. Press about going deep, players not right positions to do this. Yeah. The position of the players is all over the place, my friend. It's like Uncle Rodz said. Sometimes we saw Florian versus a right back. Sometimes we see Gakpo as a striker, then a left winger, and then Florian versus the main striker. It was just
it was just all over the place.
I don't know what to say anymore, guys. It's shit. It's a shit show, man. It's a shit show, 100%, man. Big up, Curtis. What are you saying? Fozi on the YouTube grind. Big up, bro. Appreciate that, my guy. Come on, man. I'm everywhere. You see me everywhere now. I'm as honest as it can be with Uncle Rodz. We're always honest about our opinions. It's about jogging pack for your team. Yeah, we don't really run anymore. I think every other team has done us in every physical expectations in our team. So we don't win anything anymore. Big up, Clark, man. I'll see you there, bro. Big up, man. What's Wayne saying, Uncle? What's Wayne saying?
Pricks on holiday after losing to Man United, while Salah is in the gym. Mm-hmm. Two different shite managers at United in one season, 2 losses. Slot is useless. I'm not gonna.
See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. We agree. Big up.
It's true though, because they're on holiday. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I've heard about this story, man.
They're on holiday.
Yeah, they're scumbags, mate. Yeah, I heard Virgil talk about it after the game as well.
They're on holiday, and that bloody showing the Balenciaga and all that bollocks.
Yeah. Right wing, left wing have overlap on the pitch. Yeah, we've got nothing. We've got nothing on the right wing. We've got nothing on the left wing either, bro. There's no overlaps either. That's something that was strong about Liverpool in the past, Lucky, which is, you know, the 2 fullbacks like Trent and Robertson, Mane and Salah. If Mane and Salah cut in, them 2 used to overlap. If it's Mane and Salah go out, them 2 used to underlap. So now that doesn't even exist anymore in our football club. We've lost a lot of identities. A lot of our identity is gone from this football club, guys. It's becoming a joke. We're becoming a laughing stock, and people haven't even noticed it. Everybody's doing YouTube, but it's not serious. I've noticed, Unks. They're not serious about what's going on, man. They think they're still protecting things, which I don't understand. What are you fucking protecting, man? Sometimes I sit in a stream and I just lose the plot. I was with Drifty and Don Hussam's channel a few weeks ago, and Mike came on and started saying something. I said, "What the fuck are you guys talking about, man? This ain't no fucking laughing matter." They thought I was joking. I was fuming. And then Drifty couldn't believe it. Drifty said, "Foz, calm down, calm." I said, "I don't fucking want to calm down, mate. It's not no laughing matter, man. Our club is in a fucking mess." Fozi, you should bring back the panels. What happened to N90? Oh yeah, no content in months. Footy barely streams, but we all know he'll grind over the summer. Transfer, it's transfer stream. Unks and Fozi on the grind too. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to N90 and Footy, bro. They don't really contact me anymore. You know what I mean? But I'll get in contact. I'll get in contact with them soon, though. I think Footy, Friday night. Yeah.
Footy does a lot of shorts. Footy does a lot of shorts, and N90 took a back seat for a bit. Last time I spoke to him, said that anyway.
Curtis is asking this question. Thoughts on YouTube space right now?
It's shit.
Yeah, me too.
It's shit. You know what I mean?
There's no real people out there anymore. It's not real anymore.
It's got people and they sort of like rage baiting and all that bollocks, and then you're trying to get themselves like clicks and likes and all that. Fuck all that, man.
Yeah.
Excuse my response.
No, but listen, you can swear, it's fine. It's past that. It's 5 minutes, isn't it? I agree with Uncle Rodz, guys. Like, I don't want to criticize anybody because it's none of my business. It's up to them what they want to do. I just want real football. I want real football. People who have no filter. You know, people who tell the truth. That's what we need to do. We need to be ourselves. If you're frustrated, don't be afraid to say what you want to say. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. That's me, man. Because players don't invert. 100% lucky. Lucky, you know your football, mate. Fozi, will Liverpool play 5 at the back? I think we did that in the past. I don't think we're going to go back to that. The Premier League pitches is not big enough for 5 at the back. It's very congested. So when it's very congested, the wing backs get doubled up on, and then a centre back comes out of position. And not only that, the 5 at the back is not flexible enough for different seasons. Once you get found out in the first season, you're more or less gone. So let me give you an example. Conte won with Chelsea that season, 5 at the back. Next season, he got sacked midway through. Glasner did all that madness last season. Crystal Palace are 15th now. There you go. I was never wrong about the 5 at the back. And then you look at Amarim at Man United. I know you could say the players are not suited to it, but Crystal Palace are, and these other players, Chelsea are. It's just once you play 5 at the back and you have that double pivot, there's no manoeuvring beyond that. Think about it.
You see, the thing is about 3 at the back, yeah. It can work, and if you're not interested in success, it's good for you. No, it can work if it can work in the day if you got in-game adjustment. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you have to change in a certain time of the game or something like that. Because I've worked on it when I used to coach guys. Yeah, it's a formation that's not flexible. If you know what I mean. Once the rest of the Premier League finds it out, it's impossible to change because you can't change on the pitch. It's always a double pivot, one behind the striker and 2 strikers. It's always going to be like that. You can't maneuver things. The wing backs are always going to be doubled up on. A centre back has to come out of position to help that wing back out. There's a big gap that appears in the middle and on the other side of it, and then the other teams go and score goals. It's a very, very unflexible formation, if you know what I mean. We played with this in the 90s with Roy Evans. We had great players, Robbie Fowler's, Steve McManamans, Stan Collymore, Jamie Redknapp and John Barnes in the middle, Stick Ingabiomi as a wing back, as well as Jason McAteer and Rob Jones on the other side. You had John Scales, Mark Wright, Neil Ruddock, Phil Babb, and you had David Jameson goal. I gave you the whole team there and Steve Hartness at the back as well. So if you look at that team, how good they was. We just couldn't win titles because we conceded too many goals and we was far too open. For prime example, the 4-3 win against Newcastle. How did we concede all those goals? Because they pulled us all over the place. So it's not a good formation. I agree with Uncle to a certain extent. It is a good formation at times. If you play in Portugal or Germany with that formation, I think it's all right because the pitches over there are wider. They're massive. You could do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean, Unks? You can move things there. But when it's congested in the English league, it's very, very small stadiums. It's very you can't move anywhere. You know what I mean? It's all a mess. So that's why it's never successful in the Premier League. I only named you one team that's won the Premier League, and that's Chelsea. And you could say they were lucky that season because everybody else was out of form. Bayern were looking at Hornets before Company, he's saying.
Okay.
Oh, didn't know that.
But I would give him a couple of seasons before I look him to come to the bill.
You can't do another Arnie slot, guys. It's too quickly. I mean, Manchester United, Aston Villa formations are so different. Yeah, I agree, Lucky. I agree. It's hard defend counter-attack. We struggle with counter-attacks now. We used to be the counter-attack. Now we struggle with it. It's weird. We are finished, guys. Here we go. There's the disappointment. Cameron is saying we are finished, Uncle. Do you think we're finished? Like he's saying?
It's getting close to it, mate. It's getting close to it. It's really getting close to it. I mean. Right flanks, left wing, back. We happy to use. Yeah. That's Man United. That's true. 100%. Just going through the comments, guys. I don't want to be rude to you guys. I mean, we made the effort to put a comment on there. So it's the least I could do and Uncle Ross could do for you is read your comments. We are one of the best run clubs in the world. Why do they lie about the money? John W. Henry is a multi-billionaire. Unks, can you answer that? It's true. I mean, to be honest, at the day, sort of like, I think that's what gets a lot of us annoyed. It's because we know they've got money. Do you know what I mean? And you know, they don't spend. There was one season when remember we won the Champions League, we got all the money from the Champions League, and then the following season we won. The same season we won the World Cup as well, and then the following season we won the league.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in there are wondering where's all that money gone. Do you know what I mean? Because you haven't really done a lot of it. But yeah,
reinvested.
Yeah. These guys, they have got money, but it's a pity, and we just don't see it. We don't see the money.
We don't see the money, 100%. So I'm skipping a few comments, but I'm gonna obviously your names are all there, so I'm gonna read whatever I can. Nagelsmann was the guy. Do you think Nagelsmann is a good manager for Liverpool? Wayne says.
I'm willing to give it a try.
Yeah, me too.
Willing to give it a try.
Me too. I've come around to it. FSG out. Clark says straight to the point, no joke. What's Lucky saying for this comment? Don't like our club, mess you about. Yes, sir. 100%. Fozi and Uncle. Who's Fox? Kurt, you keep calling me Fox. I'm Fozi. It says it right there on the screen. Here. There you go.
Fox.
I like to be the Fox. You know, I'm a catch for many people, but yeah. It is what it is. Fozi and Uncle, I'll be real. Pep is leaving, not going to have a better chance to take over the league if we get a proper manager or let go. So let go, I think head Arteta will take over. What is he saying? Or let go head Arteta. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know what that means either.
Yeah,
a manager or
but the first I figured that out. The first bit, what do you think of it? Like, if Pep leaves the league, is saying, is it a perfect opportunity for Liverpool?
Yeah, perfect. You will not get a more perfect opportunity than that to sort of like to get things right and to try and dominate. If you don't, what will happen is Arsenal will take over because they got no threat now. Do you know what I mean? The only threat they'll probably have will be us. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, after a while, you know what I mean, they probably will get some victories over us. Do you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that'll be one of the best chances that you can have to do something when Pep leaves. Yeah.
So I think he means if Arteta will take over at Man City. What do you think about that?
Well, we'll go to Man City.
That's what I'm assuming he's saying. Or head Arteta will take over. That's what he's saying.
Well, you never know. You never know because
he's been there as a head coach. I mean, as a coach anyway. So why not?
But he was talking about thing. He was talking about thing the other day, wasn't he? He was talking about going to Real Madrid apparently.
Yeah, 100%. Can we have? Hang on, let me say. Please let Porto. Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. Can we have a squiddly clip while Uncle is here for us? Okay, just for you guys.
Have we got it? Have you got it?
Come on, man. I'm way ahead of you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I've even got this one, man, just for you, Uncle. You know when Uncle comes on, basically arrives at my channel, this is what I always say.
Damn! Take your time, Squiddly. Me a ride bike and you ride bicycle and you lead me. Watch your roach gully corner. Watch roach gully corner. Squiddly! Squiddly! Fully salt, you pussy clot in a ear. Too enough, man. Oh, Squiddly! Squiddly! You alright? With the bicycle? Oh,
Stop it. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. It's when they all start killing it. Squilly, what about there?
The bicycle.
What about there? You're right.
You're right. I love it. Man. I love it.
That's quite funny.
I love it, man. It's too funny. It is too funny to be fair.
Yeah, man.
100% Squidler's going to be there. Klopp bought in experience. Milner, Matip. Milner was already there before Klopp came, bro.
Yeah.
Matip, Lallana.
Lallana
was already there. Salah, Alisson, Slot brought in. 3-point inverts, kids. Yeah. So 2 of those names, they were already at the football club before he arrived. So yeah. Slot wants mechanic. Is it mechanic football passing?
Maniac.
Sorry, I can't even see it because it's very maniac football passing. Sorry, I can see it now. Guys, I've got a small screen, so I can't see it all. Sorry about that. It takes a while on the screen to come up, so I'm still waiting for it to come up. There you go, Heskey. We're in trenches, but it makes it worse because Arsenal are about to do the double. What do you think about that, Unks?
Sick in it. I don't think they do. I don't think they do the double. I think the most they probably win.
Give Arsenal credit, guys. Come on.
No, I don't think they would.
I don't want to be like a hater football fan. I don't.
No. I'm just being factual. I think I think either PSG, obviously PSG or Bayern Munich, whoever does go through, I think they beat Arsenal in the final. Yeah. Then I think the most they probably win is the league.
Okay.
You know what I mean, that's good for them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. I don't think Man City won it enough, guys. After that Everton game, that was a shit show. That was an absolute shit show, man. I don't know what.
Don't know what they was doing there, man.
Yeah. They feel like they are protecting their rep, but they're not. They're just protecting their egos. Yeah, I agree. Fozi, I don't know why fans ignore basics of football, tactical side. I don't know either, bro. I don't think people talk about the tactical side of the game anymore, bro. Of course, whenever I watch football content creators nowadays, it's all about comedy and they basically banter and all that stuff. There's never, if you look at these people that draw the fan base towards them, nobody ever like tells you about the formation side of the game. Nobody tells you like what Liverpool should do to prevent goals going in. There's nothing like that. It's all about, clicks and whatever you guys say, baits, whatever it is you say. I don't know because I don't get involved in that stuff. It's all about clicks. That's what it is. It is what it is. It's up to them what they want to do with their channel. I really don't care. I just go with my own mindset everywhere I go, if you know what I mean, guys. That's the difference. Fozi X rubbish, man. What the hell was X? To be fair, with Footy, his aunties passed away. Oh, I didn't know that earlier this year. He was emotional on stream. That's why I think he barely does content much. I
didn't know about that.
Didn't know about that, bro. No idea about that. That's the first time we've heard of it. David James, great. Robbie Fowler. Oh, the great Robbie Fowler. Sick Fowler, man. I miss Fowler, to be fair. I remember that game against Aston Villa when he wrong-footed Steve Staunton, back-heeled it against Aston Villa and just blasted it in the side netting. Sick. Gerrard. Ooh. Stevie Gerrard, mate. The greatest of them all, man. The greatest of them all. You can't be. What do you think about Stevie Gerrard? Where does he go in your list of all-time monks?
He has to be top. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He has to, even if it's just for like the moments that he gave us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Much less than sort of obviously, his footballing ability. He has to be at the top there with all the greats of all the greats of Liverpool Football Club. You know what I mean? Players. He's up there. He's definitely up there. I have him sort of like probably, third place, something like that. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
The moments, I know that Salah and they probably obviously score more goals than that, but I think hugely Steven Gerrard had more of an effect on Liverpool than what Mo Salah did.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Wayne says you can widen your pitch at home to play 5 at the back. Away from home, you can adjust the formation. That's why we have a coach. And a coaching team can't play a rigid formation anymore. Team structure. What do you think about these songs?
Yeah, it's true. I suppose when you're playing that 5 back, as I said before, it's all about how we can adjust. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you got managers or head coach that can actually make. But put it this way, the way they're set up tactically, they literally make the pitch more wider than what it is. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, I always say at the end of the day, right, if you're going to play 3 at the back, you have to be flexible. Do you know what I mean? That means at the end of the day, so like when you're playing a team and you're playing 3 at the back and it's not working, what you have to be prepared to do is take out the defender and
Yeah.
put in swapping for midfielder and pay four at the back like a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, or something like that? Do you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's just literally being able to sort of like
It says it here to be
switch
fluid.
it in play.
Yeah, fluid. It says it needs to be fluid. A slot, not that guy. He wants to play Pep ball for 7. That was 7 years ago. He said Pep can't play Pep ball anymore. It's true. 100%.
It is true. It's true.
Yeah, even Pep.
It's just-
I think there was a press conference. Pep Guardiola said adapt to Arne Slot, because Arne Slot kept complaining about how opponents play against Liverpool. So what Pep Guardiola told Arne Slot in reverse is, I had to change in football, so adapt to it. That's what Pep Guardiola said. There you go, people.
Yeah.
There you go. Big up, man. Big up, big up. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, he wants Glazers out, man. Glazers out from Manchester United. Liverpool used to be well-run club, yeah. Glazers and all that. These American owners, not for me, man.
Nah,
I love American people, but I just don't like the corporation people. They really annoy me. They're very cunning, as they say in life, guys. They tell you one story, but they're talking about another. If you know what I mean, they feed you bullshit and make you believe in bullshit, but you know they're really taking the piss out of you at the same time. Do you know what I mean, Unks?
Yeah, no, facts, big facts. Big facts.
You don't trust them in real life, guys. I guarantee
What?
you 99.9% on this chat right now don't trust Americans in real life. So why are you trusting them with your football club then?
Yeah, it makes no
So
sense.
do you hate for your football club if you're trusting these people? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. Liverpool, yeah, he's talking about Wayne. Sorry about that. Squidley, they're laughing at Squidley. Yeah, I love Squidley, man. It's very funny. It's very funny. Funny clip, yeah, 100%. 100%. Uncle, this is for you, man. From Mr. Heskey.
Uncle Rodz,
laughing
we've
my
got
ass
to
off, yeah.
accept it, man. They've got the luck and the refs on their side. PSG and Bayern are defensively poor. I know. I agree with the first bit where they got the refs on their sides and that. But the defensively poor, I don't agree with.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? I think they're stronger than what you think.
This is what I think.
Stronger
About
than what you think.
This is what I think about the PSG and Bayern Munich game. Yeah, guys. I think you guys misunderstand how that game was planned. I think them two clubs said, let's just play football and see who's the best. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they went about it that way. Let's entertain. Whoever wins. That's the mentality they went with. They didn't care about defending. They did not care. Because if you care about the game enough, you would have done a lot of stuff differently in that game. I think they just went for it. They both believe in their philosophy. They believe in their players, and they said, you know what? Let the best team win. Let's go and enjoy this game. And that's what happened. Because they know the Champions League is not strong. They can come back next season as well. That's how easy the Champions League is now.
Oh yeah.
Big up Joker, man. Haven't seen you before. Please subscribe. Please, everybody, subscribe to the channel, man. And subscribe to Uncle Rodz, man. His link is down below in the description. And I'll put it in the chat as well. So please subscribe to everybody. Come on, man. It's free. I don't know why people are so selfish about subscribing. What's wrong with you people? Like, has humanity just become shit or something? Come on, man. Like, what is going on? I ain't giving Arsenal credit. They prayed for our downfall when we was going through this for the quad. Yeah, I agree. Damn.
Yeah,
I agree. I like that one. Yeah,
it's true.
I can't disagree. I can't disagree with that one. I can't.
True.
I remember that one. I remember that. But I'm a neutral channel now, so I can't really say bad things about everybody. If you know what I mean, guys. I have to be neutral sometimes. Yeah, Fernando Torres, bro. We had Fernando Torres. Yes. Didn't like him. He was great personally for game. Yeah, he was a hater of Manchester United. Let me just put it that way. Especially Old Trafford.
He hated the Manx.
Yeah. Always scores goals, man. Yeah. Let me see what Heskey's saying. I'd back Alonso to go against Arteta at Arsenal, and whoever goes to City after Pep for the next couple of years, but Slot hasn't got it. I agree. I agree 100% with that one. Big up Abdul, my brother. I hope you're okay, Mr. Abdul. Guys, I will be back sometime later on in the morning probably. So please subscribe to all of us as well. Unpredictability and changes in the system and style can make it difficult for others to understand how we play. What do you think about that one, Unks?
We said about
Unpredictability
unpredictability
and
and
changes.
changes in the system and styles can make it difficult for other clubs to understand how we play. Facts. But the fact isn't there, yeah. This manager ain't got a clue. So, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna see no thing.
I'm looking forward to this game. Let me just put it that way, guys. I have to be quiet because my wife is sleeping, so I can't be out of order to her. Slot rejects Ajax to remain at Liverpool. What's that? FML? Pray that's not true. What does that mean? Slot rejects Ajax. Oh, to remain at Liverpool. Oh, damn. I don't know if Liverpool's going to keep him at this rate. The fan base is just going mad. You know what I mean? Big up, Clark Kent. We've done it, man. We made it. We made it to the end, guys. We've read all your comments, man. I appreciate everybody that's on. I want to make this a regular thing. You know what I mean, guys? With Uncle Rodz and everybody else. I've been streaming for the past 2 weeks non-stop. This is my second stream. I think it's my second stream today on this channel. I did one with Dean earlier as well. Yeah. May it continue. Oh, sorry, and I did the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid game as well. So consistency is here. I just need the support. That's all I need, guys. And I hope you can support us on our channels. We've got a Discord, as I shared with you guys earlier. Please join the Discord. It will alert you every single time we come on the streams. So it helps, you know, the communication. Because a lot of people tell us the notification doesn't appear, right, Unks? That's what they're saying.
Yeah, I've been saying that. That's strange, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Stay, Uncle. Yeah, don't go anywhere. You got anything coming up, Unks? Tomorrow or anything like that? Or today, sorry?
I might have a stream on today. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll probably start streaming back like Thursday. If you don't see me tomorrow, I'll probably start streaming back like Thursday, Friday.
We all need a rest, guys. We do need a rest. Yeah. Okay, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. On the road to 3,000. I'm almost there. Please subscribe and like every video because the algorithm helps us to be seen by other people. Please do that for me. Yeah, Uncle Rodz, right in the description, already there. Please go down there, and it's in the chat right now as well. So go to his channel and subscribe. Discord, I've just put it up now. Just put the Discord up. It's me, Dean, Richard, Uncle Rodz, and Nick. I think he's called Commentary FM or something like that. Or FK.
Yes. Yeah, so like yeah.
So he's on there. Nick, if you guys don't know Nick, is the Australian dude who obviously does content from what other YouTubers do. He puts them together and speaks about it. If you guys know that guy. So yeah, he's a Liverpool fan through and through. So please, and he's a very nice guy, lovely guy, man. And we've got young Nems on there as well, who comes on this channel on the chat every single time.
Oh yeah.
In the future, if I get to the right amount, I will do if you call it a call-in show, whatever. I'll put the link there if you guys want to come on and obviously have a chat to us in a live show. You guys are always invited, but we just have to get the right amount of people in here, man. I mean, so that's how it is. Take care, everybody. Take care.
Bless.